Hello, everyone. Welcome to our July Patreon episode for the Episodicals. We're not doing Lost Mine of Phandelver today. We are doing a little one-off called Mushroom Dance, and I'm Brianna. I normally play Sarsora on the Episodicals on Saturday mornings, but today I'm going to be DMing, which is super fun. I've got some friends with me, so we're going to introduce them and also who they're playing. We'll have them give a little rundown about their characters, what they're like, how they function in the party, and then we're gonna have some fun. So I already forgot where I am in the layout, so let's just start with Chris.
Putting me on the spot. All right,
Yeah.
hi there. I am Chris. I also play part in the episodicals as the fun and zesty wizard Phelan. Um, and today I am going to be playing my very good boy, a Kenku rogue named Russell. Russell named himself after the sound that he most frequently makes while sneaking. He is I would say arched back Kenku, standing at about 3 pounds, featherweight class, and he also he can speak common actually, a bit broken, and he seems to not understand normal social norms, and he might have gotten in trouble a few times for the words that will come out of his mouth.
Like
But
Phelan.
well, I think Phelan is more aware of what he says, but doesn't care for the consequences. But he is incredibly good at stealth, acrobatics, and using his eyes to catch people in their lies and bullshit. So we will see how that goes.
Alrighty. All right. So then, Derica.
Hey, I'm Derica, and I am playing Susanna Flint Dancer. She is a cleric of the Unity domain, so is really about like community and unifying bonds and all of that. She has a background of being an investigator, like part of kind of the community guard, that type of thing, like City Watch. And she's about 45 years old. And at one point in her career, she apprehended a criminal who then cursed her. And now she can only speak in sentences with exactly 10 words. But as she faces problems, pretty head on, very direct kind of thing, she wants to have a sense of control in this very uncontrollable thing. So she has decided that she is going to try to use the word shenanigans in as many sentences as possible, just as a kind of like, these are my words and I have control.
I love it. That is awesome. We're really fortunate to have Derica here today because Michael couldn't join us, so we pleaded with Derica, please come. Derica is a part of our campaign 2 cast. So once we are all dried up from campaign 1, we'll have a whole new cast, and Derica will be a part of it. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Once Sarah gets her TPK.
Yeah,
Once I
which
get
may
my
or may
TPK.
not, which may or may not be next week.
Between 1 and 10 episodes, you will see Derica.
All right, Hal, you want to go?
Sure. My name is Hal. I also play in the campaign 1, is however long that's going to last.
1 to
I play
10
Jedediah.
episodes.
Yes. I play Jedediah, who's the sweet and mostly innocent farm boy, turned into an adventurer. Today I'm playing somebody kind of different. His name is Huckleberry Moonrain. He tells everybody he's a druid. He has all the appearances of a druid. He can speak druidic. He carries a sickle. He even has the clothing you would expect of a druid, to include the stinky dreadlocks and bags of halfling leaf, and even a bong made out of bamboo that he smokes his halfling leaf with. But unlike most druids, he has a a predilection for the undead. He is able to raise skeletons and zombies because he has 6 levels of necromancer, only 1 level of druid.
Rip.
And he's under the misguided belief that necromancy and raising the dead isn't all bad. There's actually plenty of good that can be done. Like, imagine how much better it would be if like all the labor was done by the undead, because they just work forever and they don't get tired. So that way people could just hang back and consume magic mushrooms and smoke pot all day and they wouldn't have to work. And how much better would that world be? So he's all about bringing down the classist feudalistic society of the world. And he gets his weird ideas from his magic ring that hides his demented alignment from the party and everyone else. So there's the departed soul of a dead necromancer that has been giving him these awful ideas.
Ladies and gentlemen, the character creation of Hal Nelson.
A classic, one for the books.
Hal, I want to do so many campaigns and one-offs with you so that we can eventually just have an ad that's a collection of your character pitches. And it's both delightful and upsetting.
Yes. I know. I like this guy better than Svengar the Mighty. I think this is going to be even more fun.
Don't diss Svengar the
I'm
Mighty.
not
The Mighty.
Yes.
Almighty.
All right, Sarah, go.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm the DM for Lost Mine of Phandelver. I will not be DMing for Campaign 2. I will get to play with Derica, so I'm very excited. And today, I am going to be playing a human, 5 levels of druid, 2 levels of bard, and her name is Arielsa Rose, and she is a Disney princess. So
What's her full name?
Arielsa Rose.
Oh.
So
Oh.
You had that thing you said before we started recording. I thought that was the full name.
So, well, no, it's an abbreviation of Ariel, Belle, Elsa, and Cinderella. And the Rose is part of Briar Rose from Sleeping Beauty as well. So, yeah, she's going to be our musical support here. So anytime she casts a spell or does a check or just feels like it, she's going to burst into Disney tunes. Some of them are original rewrites. Actually, thankfully done by Hal, because I do not like puns and dad jokes. I usually facepalm, so this is a very rare occurrence where you'll see me punning and being ridiculous. So, I'm ridiculous most of the time, but not in this way. This is not my brand of ridiculous. This is Hal's brand of ridiculous.
You're
Sarah.
welcome.
Well, now we have to burst into "You're Welcome" from Moana.
Yeah.
Amen.
So that.
All right.
That's her.
That's going to be great. All right, RJ, go for it.
Hello, everybody. My name is RJ Thomas. I'm also with this cast of kooky, crazy, wonderful people on the episodic. In that game, I play Lord Gareth Blackstone, as I call him lovingly, the group Stick in the Mud. But this time I'm actually playing a recurring character. For those of you who might have caught the Patreon game from the last time, I am bringing back. I don't know if by popular demand, probably more because I was just too lazy to make another character. I'm bringing back Orin of the Bright Heart. He's a paladin, 7th level of devotion, and his whole being is to bring justice, peace, tranquility, and togetherness to all that he is with, to help people in any form he can. And he pretty much comes across as, the Tick with Holy Smite mixed in with a little Adam West on the side. So this is pretty much going to be interesting to see how he's going to interact with probably some of the more interesting elements. Hal. But
I have a ring of mind shielding. I don't detect his evil.
He thought this through.
I was like, you thought. You are wrong.
I put way more thought than I needed to into this.
His character is gonna just like be gone the first encounter. Just a random encounter of goblins and all his hard work. It's just gone.
All the gobos just. Oh my goodness. Well, I am super excited to see how these guys are gonna do the mushroom dance. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. Before we get started, we do have our classic endeavor of cool nerdy shit. Sarah's gonna do it today. So go ahead with cool nerdy shit.
Thank you for the theme song opening. So
I need to actually write it, but that's what it's gonna sound
we actually
like.
have this plan. We want to do like a segment of cool nerdy shit at some point when we have our normal shit together.
Can we do one of them? Get like different versions, and maybe one of them be like sort of a rap battle style, another one maybe country, and then maybe a thrash metal one. I think that would be awesome.
Amen.
Awesome. So today I'm talking about Pure Alchemy Soaps. She has an Etsy store, and she's at a lot of the conventions. A lot of the small businesses are really hurting because of con season getting canceled for this year. But she does nerdy soaps. You can actually build your own fragrance, or she has predetermined ones. This one is Neutral Evil. I think if I hold it up here, it drowns out because of the light. But yeah, Neutral Evil. And it smells amazing. She also has hand sanitizers that she calls Potion of Prevent Disease, which I freaking love. So you can go to her Etsy page. I'll make sure that we drop the link in and check her out. She's got great stuff.
So what does Neutral Evil smell like?
Like
Febreze.
Danny said that.
Lawful good smells like straight up Clorox.
I think it's like jasmine-y. Let's see. Made with oils of coconut, olive, and castor, distilled water, pink Himalayan salt. I have my contacts in, so reading small things is really hard. It doesn't tell me like a specific scent, but it's good. It smells like delicious. Nice. I want to be Neutral Evil now.
Talk to Hal about that.
Maybe next one-off I'll be a Disney villain.
Ooh, Disney villain one-off. I dig it. Get on it.
I call dibs on Maleficent.
Awesome.
Oh, I got dibs on Ursula.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Amen. Well, now we have to do it. So
Mother Gothel, I'll passive aggressive you to death.
Nice.
Oh,
wait a minute. What about Maleficent or Lord Frollo?
Ooh, he's creepy.
That one's just rough. Ugh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hellfire!
All right. Are we ready to jump in?
I'm ready.
I was born ready, but I was found on the side of the road. But we can get to that later.
Ooh.
I am ready for the adventure, yes.
There's Russell. Okay. Let's hope that I remember my notes. Here we go. So, the party stands on a raised platform in the town center of Parlican. A large crowd, seemingly the entire city, surrounds the platform as town elder Sayer Humphrey regales those gathered with the party's newest accomplishment. And today we stand as a community in peace once more. The losses we suffered at the hand of the Aboleth have been avenged due to the valiant efforts of the heroes standing before us. Susanna Flint Dancer, and the crowd just goes frickin' nuts. With a triumphant shout of, "Your shenanigans are no match for me or the law," and a bolt of light seen for miles around, she struck the final blow which ended the life of the terror of Parlican. "Russell, the Kenku!" Another huge shout. "Though you are little, there are few who could stand tall in the presence of such cleverness and skill. Perhaps your methods are unexpected, but they do not disappoint." "Huckleberry, caster extraordinaire!" Another big roar. "I will admit animating the Aboleth's past victims to come to your aid does not sit too well with me, but I can't argue its effect in time of need. we hope you'll stay and educate our magicians and spellcasters to your art of, you said recycling? Is that
Yes.
correct? Yeah.
It's very environmentally sound.
Orin of the Bright Heart, with triumphant shout, you smited the aboleth to it on the death. Whoa, sorry. With triumphant shout, you smited the aboleth to the doorstep of death. And finally, Arielsa rose. Your beauty shines bright, it's true, but it has a strong match in the lightning which you called down from the heavens with the voice of angels.
What
Please,
can we
it would.
What can we say except you're welcome for the wonderful world you know? Hey, it's okay to say you're welcome. I don't know how to end that one, guys.
Sayer's like getting the crowd to start clapping. He's like, okay, yeah, let's
we gotta go.
Russell's in the corner doing like a side sway dance as she sings.
So Sayer's like, yeah, okay, and he calms down the crowd and he goes, we would be honored to provide you a stage on which we could be blessed more with your gift. Though we daren't ask for much more from all of you. Except, and he kind of does like this, like he steps forward and he like throws his cape in kind of a like Caesar Flickerman, Gilderoy Lockhart kind of style. And he's like, tomorrow marks Parlikin's 181st mushroom hunt, and everyone loses it. It's so loud that it actually like hurts your ears. And then there's like this one guy in the front that like rips his shirt open. He's like, mushroom hunt, yeah.
Really likes the mushroom hunt.
They're going pretty much.
I like your enthusiasm, citizen.
It's true. We had feared the presence of the aboleth would prevent us from holding our city's largest celebration. People from all over the land, all over the world, come to Parlikin's Mushroom Festival, but our fears have been put to rest. Elder Robertus, Elder Rokilda, and Alderman Amalia and I have all agreed our festival will proceed as planned, with the mushroom hunt beginning at dusk tomorrow evening. And he kind of gestures to these very ancient-looking elders in back of him. He seems to be the youngest one of the group. And he looks over to you guys after saying this and says, please, good friends, Parlikin saviors, we would be honored if you would participate as a team in the mushroom hunt. It's Parlikin's most anticipated annual event, and we expect you will be formidable force to reckon with. Don't we think so? And he like gets the audience to clap for you guys again. Well, what do you say?
Well, with my knowledge of all things imbibable and smokable, it seems like we have an unfair advantage, but we'll be happy to participate, I think.
And the rest of you?
I am Russell.
The town is in need. Who am I to turn down such a request for aid? I shall endeavor to do my best to bring peace and harmony through this quest. Yes!
I could go running and racing and dancing and chasing and leaping and bounding, hair flying, heart pounding and splashing and reeling and finally feeling. Now's when the hunt begins.
Are we gonna get copywritten for this?
Probably. We'll drop it onto Google Drive. It's fine.
Wow. No, we are changing it at least 10%, so therefore it falls under fair use.
That's so good.
Susanna says, as a team, we are formidable, and let shenanigans begin.
Wonderful. Well, then I suggest you get some good rest after tomorrow's battle. You'll need it for tomorrow's hunt. And the crowd goes nuts one more time. And you're kind of led off of the platform by Sayer. And he explains to you that, unless you want to explore any part of the town tonight, you guys can stay in the Parlican Citadel, which is where he and the elders and the aldermen all reside, and they have really nice rooms for you.
Well, that
So
would
what
be
you
lovely.
think? Sweet. So are we going straight to the Citadel?
Well, I'm gonna wait for the people who are almost zombies already to kind of wander off, and I'm gonna float an idea to you guys. I think we should just head out tonight and find all the mushrooms, and we can like stash them somewhere.
But good companion, is that not against the rules?
I didn't
Are
hear.
you-
I didn't
Are you
hear any
cheat?
rules. I didn't hear any rules. I don't know if you guys heard rules.
Are you? I
That seems
assume.
to go against the spirit of the competition, my friend.
Do you
Yeah.
hear
Surely
in
we're not
general?
discussing such a
Are
thing.
we trying to win or are we not trying to?
I try to have fun, yes. I am Russell.
It seems we should seek out at least the rules.
Oh, well,
Yes.
say,
Because
Sayer,
fairness and fair play are the hallmarks of justice.
okay. So Sayer kind of steps up and goes, well, actually, I can tell you. I'm sorry. I should have explained a little more. The mushroom hunt is is an annual event that takes place at dawn of the first day of the festival. So you can't go out just yet. There can only be one winning team. Teams are invited from all over the world. Teams who have specifically accomplished great feats.
Are there any
There are
rules
actually
from taking mushrooms from other teams?
yes, there is a very strict rule of no stealing. If any team is found to be stealing, they will be disqualified.
But what if they were
So
dead?
no get caught
Rightly so.
So
stealing,
they
yes.
didn't really possess anything anymore.
What was that?
No, friend
Ow.
Russell, don't steal.
No,
like,
no get
if they're-
caught
if they're
steal,
dead-
yes.
They don't possess anything anymore, so it's not stealing if they're dead.
This is no problem for Kenku, yes.
No, I'm sorry. If you do wish to participate in mushroom hunt, the mushrooms that are lying in the gorge must only be picked from dusk tomorrow to dawn the next day.
Yes, maybe.
I'm sorry, and we actually do have preventative measures for going early. We've experienced this kind of thing many times, so I assure you it would be in
Well-
your best interest to go rest.
Yeah, it seems like usually you would only have rules if somebody already did something first. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, like I said, this is the 181st Mushroom Festival. Many things happen in 181 years.
And out of curiosity, what do we do with the mushrooms after we find them?
So as Sayer kind of explains these rules, he doesn't go too much into detail because he does explain to you that, well, actually, other than what the rules we say are tomorrow, we can't talk much as judges to the competitors. But I promise you, everything will make sense if you take your rest, enjoy the city tomorrow, and come back to the gorge in time to start. But let me lead you back to the Citadel. It's beautiful. Just wait for it. And he leads you kind of down. You're in the town center, so he kind of leads you actually straight down the town.
Russell will tug on him as he starts walking and holds out a hand for him to hold.
He's like, yeah, sure. And he just like he'll lead him and look back at the group like, is this normal?
I'll do the princessy.
So
It is
with
not-
Russell in hand, he what was that?
I was simply going to say, it is not uncommon for Russell.
Yes, I am Russell.
Yes, you are.
Yes, the chum you are.
So with Russell in hand, he leads you back to Parlican Citadel. As you come on it, it is huge. It is ginormous. It's got these like strong circular turrets. It looks simultaneously like a government building and like a temple. It's beautiful. If you have ever seen like the Salah el-Din Citadel in Cairo, that's pretty much what it's inspired by. It's so gorgeous. So powerful cylindrical structures and layers of turrets with many large windows and arches aid to the awe of the citadel. As you enter, the gates open to reveal that this large blossoming courtyard with fountains and flowers and a bunch of windows from like various rooms on all the other levels. They kind of look down on the courtyard, and you can see like flowing curtains that are billowing in the wind, and people kind of looking out at you like, "Whoa, who are these guys? Did they just save the city?" And they watch
We
you as you
did.
pass. Yes, you did. And eventually you're led up to one of the particularly tall circular turrets, and into your quarters. This bedroom is just as amazing as the Citadel. It's got like 6 large canopied beds, circling a lowered like sitting area in the middle of the room with like a little pit and some incense and stuff. And then on the far wall, it opens out to a big balcony that you can look over like the entire city, and there's a bunch of lights and sounds of nightlife going on. And on like kind of the right side, it opens up to this like really nice bath chamber. So, what are y'all doing in here?
Susanna decides really quickly that it's time for a bath.
Perfect. So they have left out all kinds of things there for you to use at your dispense. They have oils and incense and soaps and like anything you could want. They've got it. And it's
Susanna
really beautiful in
says,
there.
"There are bubbles, there are bubbles, there are bubbles. Yes."
Yes, the good bubbles. I will join Beth. Yes, we have the fun splashes. I am Russell.
Russell, I love you. You must take your own bath, friend.
Yes. As he'll go off to a separate bath and you'll hear a splash.
Yeah, so one of there's this smaller circular divot in the floor that can fill up with water, and it's got its own stuff, so he can kind of use it as a bird bath if you want.
Hell yes, he does that. And then he'll eventually like grab a piece of soap and bite out of it and then spit it back out and then keep bathing.
How about the rest of you? What are you doing?
Do they have a no skeletons rule in the Citadel?
Um, are they walking with you like right now?
Well, that's why I'm asking. I would have wanted them to come with, but I don't know if they're going to freak out.
Well, you you are the saviors of Parlican. The town probably wouldn't exist at this point without you guys. So I think they'll let you.
Okay. Well,
Very
I'll-
timidly.
I'll bring my skeletons to the perfumes and oils, and I've already got the flowers and leaves draped to make them pretty. I'm gonna make them smell prettier too by putting the perfume on
Amazing.
them.
Okay. Yeah, and there are like chairs and like even like a chaise and some lounge stuff on the balcony. So like if they don't fit on like the beds and stuff, you can put them outside.
Yeah, they don't need to sleep. They're undead.
They just gonna like stand over watching you guys while you
Yeah.
sleep.
We don't need to,
no.
we don't need to have a party watch system, guys. These guys got it.
Wow.
Just pray that we don't have to fight any dogs because they'll fuck up your skeletons, dude.
Actually, that sounds amazing.
Ariel's just got a big smile on her face, but she goes, "I'm uncomfortable."
Russell always waves at the skeletons.
So what are Arielsa and Orin doing?
I approach one of the baths and I stand on the edge and go, "I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why." And then she's gonna like jump in full splash and go, "Bubbles! My bubbles."
Oh my god.
Pixar is Disney now.
Honestly, honestly, I just want to say before we keep going, I'm so impressed with your ability to just call these things to your memory. Because, like, if I was gonna do that, I'd be like, I remember nothing.
Well, there's a couple of them. I have Spotify up, so if I'm like, pause, guys, I need to remember what this is, then I can. But I've got a whole list that Hal gave me, so I've been just kind of running through that.
All right. Oren, what's up with you?
Oren will find a nice corner to not be obstructed to any of his friends, but because for some reason they seem to get slightly weirded out whenever he starts making suggestions. So he understands and will leave them to their business, but he will find a nice unobtrusive place. He will meticulously take off his armor, set it in its proper place, begin cleaning, and then if he could find an area where he might be able to tend to himself personally, he shall put up a nice curtain because in propriety, and he shall tend to his person.
Cool. So the beds have some canopies. You can always be there. There are like certain sections of the bathroom that like can be curtained off too, and there's like balconies and stuff. So you can find a place to do that for sure. So once you guys clean yourselves up and are kind of just waiting around ready to go to bed, the large double doors that are at the start of the chamber kind of crack open a little bit, and you hear like a little knock.
Yes.
Susanna goes to the door.
Hello?
I could have a skeleton butler go get it.
So kind of. Did you say Susanna was coming too?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So the door kind of cracks open a little bit, and you see this younger woman with really really long like raven black hair steps in and is like, could I step in a moment?
Sure. I don't think you'll interrupt our shenanigans too much.
Good. Sarah's
I'm impressed with you.
Hard. This is very, very hard.
I was like, when you were doing your intro, I was like, man, she's gonna work tonight.
It's so impressive though, like seriously.
I think my way of going about it is I'm gonna do a lot of describing motions she does, but she like only talks when it's gonna make an impact.
Cool. So this woman steps in. And are you guys kind of all in the same room at this point?
Sure.
Cool. She says, "Oh, hi, I'm Sophia. Sophia Guildenstern, and I work here in the Citadel. I actually
With the
do
Rosencrantzes?
with the what?
With the Rosencrantzes?
No, see, I knew someone would get that. I knew it. No. Yes, I love Shakespeare, and I'm not ashamed of it.
Well, the news is that both Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead, so they're probably with Hal anyway.
Are they two of the skeletons?
I think that just became a thing. Yeah.
That's
You just
amazing.
have one of her
Amazing.
siblings as one of your skeletons, you freak.
Well, it's fully deflesh. You can't really tell. So I don't think she'd recognize him.
Wait, I recognize that skull.
Do you also have Hamlet and Ophelia? Do you have them too?
I think that can be the four names. Yeah. Hamlet, Ophelia, Rosencrantz, and Guildenstern.
I can't handle this, guys. This
Oh
is too
my
great.
gosh, I'm screaming. Okay, like I said, my name's Sophia. I work in the Citadel. I'm in charge of the night operations. I just wanted to ask, is there anything we could do for you? Do you need any food, any drinks, anything before you rest? I know you have a big day ahead tomorrow.
How about a little more baklava?
I'm sorry,
Baklava,
what?
yes.
Have a little more baklava. Have some of column A. Try all of column B.
I'll try my best. Um, anyone else need anything specific?
Do you have any local strains of elf grass or halfling leaf?
Oh, well, not in the Citadel, but I
Like
suppose I
maybe
could
a
try and find
Neverwinter Kush or
someone.
something?
She she kind of laughs. She kind of like laughs to herself. She's like, "I've never been asked that before."
Kind of people
Um,
come to this town. Yeah, they're not very
well,
cultured.
I mean, it's a little difficult to procure, but I suppose I could find some. And she just like starts laughing a lot. Um, and then she looks at Orin and she's like, and she stops and she goes, Orin?
Yes, that is the name I go by. What can I do? And what can I do for you?
Oh, I suppose you must not remember, but when you were taken in by the knights, well, I was one of their daughters, so I grew up watching you. Um, it's good to see you again.
Well, thank you. I apologize. I apologize for my memory lapse. I think I vaguely remember, but you must understand I was extremely dedicated to my studies. But it is wondrous. It's wonderful to see that you have grown up and taken on such a responsible position within the community. It does my heart well.
It's good, and don't worry, I only watched. I didn't make myself known. Um,
Wow.
um,
Oh, by the way, should I probably mention that Warren is probably is completely oblivious and is probably not wearing anything from the waist up.
no. She's kind of like flicking her eyes like back and forth, like I need to be respectful, but also, um, it's like anyway, if that's all, I will try and find what was asked of me. If not, I bid you all good night and good luck tomorrow. And she starts to leave, and she's like, actually, Orin, could you come with me a moment?
Do you need a
You need
towel, Orin?
assistance? Oh, yes. Ah, good of you to remind me, good sir. Thank you. He will go over it. I'm sure there are plenty of robes handy, and he shall put one on. It's like, Miss Sophia, I will be more than happy to assist you. Lead the
Good.
way.
All right. So she kind of just leads you like right out in the hallway. There. She just kind of wanted to talk. Yes, Sarah.
As they walk out, I'm gonna go. Can I just say something crazy?
Yes.
All his
Susanna
life has
shakes
been
her
a
head
series
no.
of doors in his face, and then suddenly he bumps into her.
Sophia like grabs Orin's hand, like let's go.
I have friend talked to me about word love before. It is about tender of heart, tender like the beat meats. Yes.
Oh my!
True love is a fresh bowl of Neverwinter Kush. Yeah.
I would say to what Chris just said in another context, phrasing.
That's the point of Russell.
I knew you were gonna try and put that in there somewhere, Chris, and I was just waiting for it.
Oh, I have the other one prepared too.
Okay. So Sophia just leads you like right outside the doors. Just kind of trying to get just be able to talk to you in private. How are you? Are you doing well?
I am well. Thank you for asking. I am a bit tired, but it is a good kind of tired. It has been a long and strenuous few days, but much good has come of it.
Yes, we're all very grateful. The aboleth was really starting to scare us. I mean, there are so many things that are popping up around here monsters, creatures that shouldn't be. We don't really know what's going on. I mean, I researched the land, and there are things that are showing up now that shouldn't be here. And
That is horrible.
I
That is absolutely horrible.
and I guess I'm just worried for you all tomorrow. I mean, the mushroom hunt is a mushroom hunt, but if you're in the gorge, I don't know what you'll find or who you'll meet, and I just want you to be safe.
Why, Miss Sophia, I thank you very much for your concern. And now that you have told me that said concerns, I shall make sure that myself and my companions are extra vigilant while we are out on the hunt.
And I thank you, and she kind of looks like to make sure nobody's around. I'm one of the judges, so I'm not really supposed to say anything much, but whatever you find down there, treat it with value and respect. Please.
We
I
could
shall do my
kidnap
best.
her and make her declare us the winners.
Except
How?
that you're
I'm
not
not out
here.
No. No.
No metagaming.
Oh,
I
it's too
know
bad
I
I'm
know
not
what
there.
I know what that ring is saying to you, but no.
You'll never know how far he'll go.
Get
Perfect.
out.
Perfect.
But please remember that above anything else.
I swear to you upon my honor that we shall treat anyone and anything with the respect they demand.
Good.
Or should I say the respect that they deserve.
Good.
We will
And
treat everyone with the respect that we give.
Which sometimes may not be any.
oh no. So she nods and she bids you good night and she walks away. And unless anyone else wants to do anything else, y'all get a good sleep.
Do
Russell
we
jumps on
know-
his bed for an hour before going to bed.
Is it to your liking? Is it fluffy enough? Too hard? Too soft?
Yes, and he will try shoving one of the pillows in his bag.
Does it work?
Probably.
Because does Oren see this? Because if he does, he will kind of look over and be, Russell, we talked about
Yes.
this.
Yes, we did. I say I bring pillows back to the children at the orphanage. You want them to have the good sleeps, yes? You say no to the children's? And Russell
Ooh.
continues to just shove the bag in.
Kind of a mean person says no to the children.
Yes, lead into man with walking boners, yes?
And that is when the game come to a sudden screeching halt.
Thank you. This has been Mushroom Dance.
And Russell goes
Oh
to
my
sleep.
God. All right. So y'all haven't lost any health or expended any spell slots, so take a long rest anyway.
Do we?
But
I do have a
yes.
question for you. What do we know about the mushrooms we're hunting? Are these like creatures, or are they natural mushrooms? And are they hallucinogenic if you were to eat them? Or
So really from what Sayer had described, it seems like people are just going out and gathering mushrooms. You've kind of seen people prepping in the streets for like sales on mushroom themed items and like, garlic mushrooms. And so it really does appear that it's very much just your standard mushrooms. Like we're going into the gorge to find really good mushrooms and the people with the best ones win.
Okay. So it's
so
not just one kind. It's you picking lots of different kinds of mushrooms, or
Yeah, that's definitely your understanding at this point. Sayer did say that you'll get a little bit more information tomorrow as to exactly what they're looking for. But for now, that's what it looks like. Yeah. All right. Next morning. So, y'all wake up in your really nice room. There's one less pillow in the room. and
Nice.
I shall leave another cop. I shall leave another silver piece to make sure the establishment is properly compensated again.
but yeah, the day is yours until dusk. They've said to go to the Silent Stone Gorge around dusk for the start of the competition. But as for the rest of the day, you can do whatever you want in Parligan.
So how long does the contest last?
It's from dusk to dawn. So dusk of tonight till dawn of the next morning.
Wow. Okay. I had that backwards.
Oh, okay.
So I
Yeah,
have that
It was
backwards.
dawn to dusk. Yeah, dusk to dawn. That's like vampire stuff. So
Oh yeah, it's an all-nighter.
this will be fun.
Oh yeah.
It's Hal's time of day.
Yes.
So
Which
what
is
are we
nice.
doing?
Is there like a festival during the day about this mushroom hunt?
Yeah, absolutely. So are you guys leaving your room to kind of look around?
I want to get some intel on the other teams, so we learn their weaknesses, so we can sabotage them maybe before the contest starts.
Russell
Perfect.
will join you with his inquisitive eyes.
I go out into the town and I have ice cream and I let children braid my hair and put flowers in it, and then I start dancing around with random strangers.
I love it. Yeah, no, there are lots of children here. As you guys kind of walk around, you see the people here are like the population of Parlican is incredibly diverse. Like any kind of race in D&D, there's gonna be like at least one of them. Like you see, the town is mostly humans and halflings. But you're gonna see like you see some Aarakocras, like you see some Genasi, you see like there's like an old turtle like storyteller who's like sitting around like with a bunch of like toddlers and is like
I dance with him.
yes, he's very happy to dance with you. He says, it's been hundreds of years since he's danced like that. So he's very, very happy. Asks if
Aw.
you want to tell a story to the children too.
Absolutely.
2 hours later.
That's
Yeah,
still fast compared to a turtle telling a story, though.
And that'll take all day.
I start my story by going, I come from a land, from a faraway place, where the caravan camels roam.
Russell.
I think Susanna wants to find someone who can really give a complete rundown of rules and like wants to make sure that like we're gonna win this together, but we don't want anyone to say that we didn't do it by the book. Like, completely confident we're gonna win.
Thank
See,
God,
I
we need someone
Absolutely.
accountable.
I have the opposite philosophy, so I'm not going to help with that. I figure if we don't ask the questions, they don't tell us that we can't do something. So if they don't tell us we can't do it, then we can do it.
As a
Perfect.
member of law enforcement, Susanna knows that's not true.
So
With a
basically,
neutral
what we got here is good cop, bad cop, or should I say good cop, good crook?
So are you
If-
two going together to do this, or are you going to separate places to find your information?
I am trying to find out about the other teams and whatever weaknesses they may have. So like we can slip Mickey in their apple pie if they like apple pie or whatever. So.
God, hell.
I think we've been we've been journeying together long enough that Susanna is like knowing this is a competition is probably gonna follow him wherever he goes and be a part of the conversations.
Well, there's kind of like right outside of the Citadel, like a couple blocks down, there's a brewery, that lots of people are flocking right now, as the festival's going on. So
Sure.
there is potentially somebody there who might know.
Okay. Well, I would. Yeah, I'm gonna brag about how we're gonna win, and who else is gonna compete against us, and find out whatever I can about other teams.
Are you shouting this in the brewery?
Yeah.
Russell is in the
I feel
brewery
like
with
Hal.
them too.
I feel like Hal has been like You know what? I've been playing with them long enough. It's time to let Hal off the leash.
So, oh goodness, who do I want to screw this up? Okay.
Who do I want to
Let's see.
screw this up?
Okay. Oh,
think
all
in
right. I know.
response to like him yelling, I think Susanna's just gonna say like, I believe to do this well, we must be united.
Yes.
Unity. Agreed, chum.
Russell goes back to shoving his mouth in a tankard and making loud clicking noises as he tries to drink the ale.
Oh my goodness.
Even though I'm not with you guys, all of a sudden I stop and look up and go, "We're all in this together."
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So as you come in just regaling how amazing you are. And after Susanna says that, these like 4 Goliaths just stand up from the back and like march over to you. And they kind of tower over you and they're like, "What did you say?"
I said we're gonna win. That's do you think you're even gonna bother trying?
Susanna sticks out her hand and says, Susanna, Flint Dancer, I was cursed. Sorry, my sentences are long.
They kind of look at each other like, and then they just start guffawing. They just laugh so hard and they're like, "Oh, you think you have a chance?"
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. You know about mushrooms, huh?
Oh no, we know nothing about mushrooms. We just
Oh.
know how to win.
Yeah, how's that?
You see them? They have the fat ass. Yes, they big.
Apparently,
they
it's against the rules to take mushrooms from other players. We've already resolved that.
Oh yes, no steal in plain sight. Yes.
No getting caught stealing. That's a rule.
Yes, I am Russell, and Russell holds up his hand to one of the Goliaths.
The Goliath, the Goliath you're holding up, like, looks at them and, like, nods, and they all just walk away to their corner, like, laughing at you guys.
Did Sophia ever come through on the local Kush?
No, she didn't.
What?
She has no connections.
All right. Well,
Amazing.
I'll try and these guys look like they're pretty big and strong.
Where are the roids at, yo?
Yeah. I'll try and be good natured and make peace with them and offer to share my bong with them and maybe try and smoke them under the table.
They really like that. They really like that. They let's see. Can you roll me a
Susanna
persuasion now?
is looking at the notes she took about rules and trying to figure out if this is okay or not.
It's not okay.
It's not against the rules.
But it's a little
So apparently these guys don't like getting high.
They like take it, they're like, okay, cool, like cool, but they as for you, they're like,
Boys.
I don't know if we're gonna take it easy on this guy. And as you're doing that, Susanna, you feel a little like poke on your arm, like lower on your arm. And as you look, you see this gnome with this wild red spiky ginger hair, and like some circular spectacles, and like just really everything about his persona is like wiry and energized. I heard that you were looking for mushroom hunt rules, and I actually happen to be an expert on these rules.
I would love to sit and mind your knowledge of rules.
Great. Can we get away from the Goliaths, please?
Sorry, I was counting in my head. I was like, no, I think I messed that up.
I think you were at 11 for that one.
So close.
Can we step away from the Goliath, please?
She nods and gestures.
Right. So as you're walking to like another table, he's like, "Well, the mushroom hunt has a long history, so it would be really hard to explain all of it. But I can tell you, as for rules, it is very important. The number one rule is that there can only be one team that wins. There can only be one team, and they recently updated the point allotments for size and shape and quality. The Mushroom Hunt Special Council of last year actually met and decided new point allotments. That will be hanging on the by the gorge by the team's platform. So if you want to get a look at that, it's actually very interesting. But usually they like the pretty ones, the big ones, the weird ones, the ones that are gonna draw the eye. They like ones that are uncommon. Sometimes some teams have won for just quantity alone. And they filled their large sack like all the way up to the top. It was insane. Nobody expected it. But it happened, so you could go with that maybe. I don't know what kind of mushrooms are down there this year. But that's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is no stealing at all. If they find out somehow that you've stolen, if the other team has proof of theft, they will disqualify you, and you don't want to be disqualified. And he like laughs to himself for like a minute. and
Oh, why am I not here for
and
these questions?
Susanna says, what happens if one is disqualified? I'm curious. Shenanigan friends.
Pushing it.
It's only stealing if you're caught.
Well, you see, the thing is, I don't really know. There's usually only one team that makes it out of there, so never really had anyone get disqualified before.
When you say make it out, do you mean die?
I don't know. There's only been one team each time.
Susanna is very, very distraught and like frantically looks around for everyone else to share this information.
You see
Population
Russell sitting on
control.
the table, still like hanging his beak inside of a tankard, enjoying his ale. It's very loud.
She says, thank you for this. Are there any more rules I need?
Yeah, there's 2 more. Any team who tries to leave the hunt early will be disqualified. And number 4, shoot. And he has this moment of existential crises, like realizing that he may not be the expert he actually is. And
It's
he's
really
like,
important, but I can't remember what it was.
yeah, like oh yes, rule number 4. No matter what, make sure your team wins. That's it.
Susanna just looks like just distraught and like runs back to the group with her notes and just like hands them to probably to definitely not Hal. Gonna hand them to is it Oren?
Mhm.
Yeah, gonna definitely hand them to you.
Yes.
We may have a problem. That is a problem we have.
Yes, I have just been out and about. A problem that is a problem that we have. It sounds serious.
And she just hands the notes of the rules and has like circled like drawn a line from only one team wins and only one team like comes out to only one team survives, and like underlines it. Like you can watch her thought process as she's hearing these rules.
Is this like one of those boards you see in cop shows where she's trying to connect all the players and suspects and everything?
Yeah, it's mostly just like as she's heard all of the like. Yeah, because the first thing that she heard was only one team wins, and like that makes sense. It's a competition, and then like, oh, only one team like
Comes back.
and then like had written that down, and then was like connecting the dots, and like only one team survives? Question mark. Like hectic.
This is the Hunger Games mushroom hunt.
You got your Caesar Flickerman, you've got your teams. Like, we're set. It's Hunger Games. All right, what do you do with that information?
I am strangely unbothered by it. I figured only one team was coming out anyway, us.
We must win, so I could go back to the children's. Yes, I must bring them the mushrooms.
To be fair, we haven't. Oh, am I still not here yet? Because I'm out at the festival.
I think I just tried to like go, like I wanted to round everyone up, so I probably went out, to grab you.
Everyone gather by the pinging tankard noise.
Winning isn't everything, so we could just not do it.
This is a primo opportunity to collect some awesome mushrooms.
I thought we cannot leave now. We are part of it, yes?
Yes, I do believe we have made a commitment to endeavor on this hunt, so we have made a vow, therefore we should uphold it. However, this does not mean that we must not watch and observe and make sure that there's no foul play brought upon us.
That's right. The best way to prevent that is to do the foul play first.
Susanna was nodding very rapidly until he started talking. Then it turned to like no.
Hal, for our next episode, playing these characters again, because we have to, I'm gonna need you to make a song for me for Gaston, but for Huckleberry.
No one smokes like Huckleberry.
Well, did we find out the Goliaths, like their family members or anything?
I don't think they would reveal that. Based on the role, they probably were very stoic. And were just enjoying what you had to give them. But they really didn't give
ask
you
other
much.
people. Are they locals or are they random adventurers who are in town for the thing?
I do not know. Thank you for asking.
Roll an investigation.
I will roll an investigation.
Well, while he's rolling, I just have this mental image of Russell getting so drunk he almost falls in, and Orin grabbing him by his legs and just sort of lifting him up, and then his wings, arms flying, and he's just sort of like, good Fred Russell, I believe you have had enough for today.
I never not have enough. I keep the drinks, the ales, yes. Makes the bubbly tummies feels good, yes. I'm Russell.
Just carry him away like this, just by his leg.
One day Kenku fly.
So with that roll, it seems like they all came together and they're like from the same place, but they're not family. They're just oddly similar.
They're not local here?
They're not local, no.
Mm-hmm. So I was thinking we could grab some hostages and use that as leverage on them.
Why are we traveling with this dude? I need to know now.
I know at least 2 party members who would be very averse to that.
Well, that's why I wouldn't tell them. It'd just be like a back pocket thing.
All right, so are we going through? Are we keeping our commitment? Or are we trying to figure out something else?
I want to find out if there's any other teams besides the Goliaths that will be our competition as well.
Yeah, if we could size some people up, just see what we're going.
That's a good plan. I think Susanna wants to spend the rest of the day trying to figure out who who to keep safe, how to keep them safe, who's gonna be a problem. Huckleberry, obviously, then probably Russell, is like kind of trying to make like a battle plan without actually knowing what the battle is.
Russell will be doing what he does best and uses 25 passive investigation and 20 passive perception to gauge the other teams while pretending to be a
Wow.
dumbass.
That's more of an insight thing than a.
Oh, you want to know my passive insight?
It's just as good.
Jesus, Pete.
Yeah, play Kenku more often, people.
I also
Please.
have passive perception and insight of 18.
Yeah,
Wow.
let's can we have everybody's passive perceptions and insights for kicks?
Yeah, so
13, like a regular human.
20 perception, 25 investigation, 15 insight.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I guess 13 and 14 for me.
Okay.
Oops, I hit the wrong one. Investigation.
What's
Only a
what-
2.
Oh, what's your passive, by the way? Your passive perception.
10 plus your
Uh,
wisdom modifier.
I see it. 10.
Gotcha.
So it would be 11.
All right. Well, with 3 pretty sizable passive perceptions, when you look around, actually, this brewery is very large. You can see some people grouping together. I will list them off for you, and you could decide who you would like to pursue. So, obviously, you've got the Goliaths, and it's strange because there's only 4 of them, and the rest of the group seem to be in groups of 5, including yourselves. So there's 5 identical male elves. They're all
Screaming like a lie.
yeah, like they're like to a T. Like the Goliaths are similar, but they can be differentiated, and they also have like different tattoos and stuff. These guys are identical, and they all have like a red amulet like around their necks, and they're just sitting in silence. They're like in a circle, and they're like, nobody come near us, nobody touch us. We are ourselves. And
They're having a
so-
hive mind conversation amongst
Yes.
themselves.
yes, there's a group of really, really buff ladies. There's three female humans. They all have like purple warriors markings on their faces and a full sleeve of tattoos. 3 of them are humans, one's a half orc, and one of them is a dwarf. They're carrying either double-bladed scimitars or warhammers. And they're really enjoying themselves. They're like laughing it up. They're having a great time.
They seem like really impractical tools for mushroom harvesting.
Would this be one of those points where someone would make a snoo reference?
Guessing on Sarah's reaction, no.
No.
Another group you see, it looks like they're all meditating, actually. There's a tabaxi, which is really interesting. An Aarakocra, 2 humans, and an orc. And they're all just like sitting down, they're like meditating. They're the peaceful part of this place. Everyone else is going crazy, and they're just like and then there's a group of turtles.
Are there
They are
4 of them?
turtles.
Four
There's 5 of
with,
them.
well, 4, and then with like a rat folk for the 5th.
Nope, they're all turtles.
No.
Every
No,
single one.
no.
Tried
Is
so
one of
hard.
them- Is one of them female? That's all because that is a thing.
Is
We
it
don't want to acknowledge it, but it's a thing.
is it racist if I try to use animal friendship on them?
I mean,
Russell will find it very racist, I promise
I'm
you that.
gonna say yeah, because that's usually used for like
Animals?
horses,
That's terrible.
like stuff like that.
There's
I'm
only
gonna
one
say
letter
yes.
difference between turtles and turtles. I think it's fine.
Who's checking out what group? Because Russell's gonna go check out the buff ladies and say hi to them.
Susanna's gonna check out the meditators.
Okay.
I want to talk to the turtles.
Okay.
And by the way, before dusk, just to let you know, I do want to use my animal friendship. So I would go out into the woods to make a friend.
Oh, yay. Okay, well, we'll do that.
While the rest of my group is doing their investigation or their meet and greet, as it were, I will do what I tend to do 9 times out of 10. Sit near the bar or find my own spot and inevitably step in when trouble occurs.
Perfect. Okay. What about Huckleberry? Are you still with the Goliath?
Well, it seems
You'll
like
be the one that will
probably-
watch the most.
Yeah. Who the elves? We haven't done anything like that. I'll just go sit and join them at the table and see what they do.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna start with Chris first.
Okay, good. See what happens.
Oh
Russell,
my god.
Russell casually like waddles on over and just goes, "Hello, I am Russell."
Hey there, little buddy. What are you doing?
I am here to see peoples, make friends, say hellos before the mushrooms tomorrow. Yes.
Oh, are you a team member?
Yes.
They all look at you and they start chuckling a little bit. They don't believe you. They're like, are you? One of them pipes up. Are you sure that you're cut out for this kind of thing? I mean, doesn't really look like it's up your alley.
Is there doubts in mind? Do you need show of prowess? Yes.
Be my guest.
Okay. Russell's gonna look around for just a simple target that he could plank with a knife.
Oh no.
Not anything living.
And not my
Okay.
skeletons.
If there's like a candle or just some inanimate object or like a bottle hanging around.
There's a bunch of tankers on the table.
Russell will.
Is there a
let's see here.
dartboard? Go for a bullseye.
Oh yeah, is there a dartboard?
There is a dartboard. Yes.
Russell will throw one of his knives at the dartboard.
Great. Yeah,
Hope
let's.
the dartboard doesn't have too high of AC.
Yeah. Do you want to do a dex check for that?
You want me to just do a dex check? That's it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
let's do that. One d20 plus 4. Wow, that was terrible. That was a natural 1.
Wow.
Oh,
They're
no.
impressed.
That was one of the two
So,
outcomes that I really wanted.
Was the other one a crit?
Absolutely.
So it bounces off, and the hilt of it actually hits a guy on the head, and he's like, "Yeah!" and then clatters to the floor. Yeah, prowess, huh?
That's a good plan. They'll underestimate us.
You see, when it is heat of moment, things change. The blood boils and the heart sings. You shall see. I sure you understand, yes?
That's more like it. Do you want a drink?
Fuck yes.
So they hail someone over and they grab a drink for you, and you're amusing to them, so they like you.
Yeah, Russell will just hang with them. He'll drink and talk with them and talk about the orphans and all that sort of stuff.
That makes them really happy. They're like, wow, oh my goodness, like go you. So
He
you
talks-
yes.
He talks about the bar he owns with his friend called the Leyden Raven, where they have the best hot dogs in Waterdeep.
They definitely want to visit, and yeah, you have some allies.
Nice.
All right.
I'm just gonna add buff ladies to my allies list here.
All right, Susanna.
Out of character, are they Amazons out of character or?
They are not. They are not. They're just
Metagamer?
real. They're just real cool.
Don't ask
Warriors of the
metagaming
Hedgehog tribe.
questions.
All right, Susanna.
Yeah, I think she goes up to them and says her signature, Susanna Flint Dancer. I was cursed. Sorry my sentences are long.
And you were going up to which one, forgive me?
The group of meditating, yeah.
Yes, okay. They all look up as one. And oh, let's see, who do I want to talk? The Arakakra just kind of looks over like just like that's strange. What do you require of us?
I saw you sitting here, thought you looked cool, and then she like stops talking, gets very frustrated with herself, and starts again and says, how did you get here in this competition? It's weird.
It is strange, but we feel we have a particular talent to bring to the competition. We found the long lost tomb of an ancient king. They seem to eat that right up. So they invited us here.
So I'm gathering this mushroom hunt is for champions everywhere.
Yes, they only seem to invite 6 teams. Teams who've accomplished great feats. They want the big wigs, I suppose.
I am envisioning all these. If there's 5 dead teams every year, there's so many skeletons and zombies out there for me.
Ooh, it might be a
Welcome to
skeleton
the Hunger
playground.
Games.
Extra mushroom hunters.
That's right.
Have you heard the rules yet? I find them disturbing.
We only know what the elder told us. We don't know much. I heard they were gonna fill us in today or something.
Only one team comes out. Like, only one survives this.
That seems dramatic.
He shrugs.
Might have guessed there was a catch. Either way, I think we stand a good chance. Why? What's your interest in it?
I find the system to be quite oppressing, don't you?
Well, either
Near
way,
the annual sacrifice
we
for
intend
a mushroom harvest.
You might be right. Either way, we're here.
There is no backing out at this point, I guess.
Well, that's what you do. When you agree to go, you can't back out. Didn't he tell you that?
He just nods for a while, and it starts off as like, yep, he told me that, and then like, yep, this is a real thing that's happening, and then it's like, yep, yeah, you just like watch all this happen.
Yes, yes, yes.
Are you competing?
Yes, our group committed to this contest, so we're in.
Oh. Well, it's unfortunate we'll be rivals then.
I hope that we compete honorably and others avoid shenanigans.
Anything else you want to say to him?
No, I think she just kind of scribbles down some notes and walks away, waving goodbye.
He extends his wing a little bit like this, and then they all go back as one, to meditating again.
Terrifying.
It is terrifying. All right, Arielsa, you going to get a friend?
Well, I was talking to the turtles first, I think.
You want to go to them first? Okay. Yeah, the turtles, they are just like sitting, like enjoying like I don't know, somehow they got tea. And they're just sitting there, really like quietly having nice conversation, like that conversation that like elderly people have with each other where it's like quiet and every now and then, but they enjoy it a lot. Like, yeah, that's what they're doing.
Well, I'm about to ruin that. Hello.
Oh no. Uh this female turtle kind of looks at you as, "Oh, hello."
Hi. Are you here for the mushroom hunt?
Yes, we're so excited. We love mushrooms. We go on our own hunts all the time, actually.
Oh, that's so nice. Did you know that we're probably going to die tomorrow? Or today? It's today, right?
It is today. You're right. Why would we die?
Apparently, only one team makes it out alive.
Oh, well, that's very strange because we all thought that we were just going to pick some really nice mushrooms. I hear the gorge has lots of ones that aren't around anywhere in the world.
We thought so too, but apparently the head of the town is a villain.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. But, I don't know about you. I probably wouldn't pass up the mushrooms anyway.
The
Oh.
siren's call of the mushrooms is too much for the turtles to resist.
You must really
Maybe-
love mushrooms if you're willing to risk your life.
Oh, yes, that's why we came here and why we accepted the offer so quickly. And, we're good finders, we're good scavengers. If we go down there, we can probably just find a secret way out anyway.
And they're really slow, so they're not going to win.
Well, I wish you lots of luck, and I hope you don't die.
Oh, thank you. We're not called the Shells of Victory for nothing.
Aw, that's so cute.
Thanks.
Well, have a lovely rest of your day, and good luck on the hunt.
Thank you. Please don't hurt us.
I won't. But you gotta look out for that guy over there, and I point to to Huckleberry.
Oh,
I was just thinking about how awesome turtle zombies would be. Like all that armor class.
oh.
He's like staring off, and then he says that, and I go, "See."
Oh. Oh, yeah, thank you, and then she, like, looks at everyone and was like, "We need to be really careful.
Well, bye.
Bye."
I go skipping off, and then I'll just go past where these guys are hanging out and go, "I'll be back. I'm gonna go make a new friend."
Alright, where you heading?
Just outside of town. I'm looking for like a deer or something that can help us sniff out and pick mushrooms.
Woohoo. Yeah, so,
Which is technically not against the rules because I wrote them down.
I'm real
there you
smart.
go.
What you want is a pig. 'Cause they can dig up the truffles.
Yes.
A boar,
Oh,
yeah. A boar would be good. Russell could ride the boar too.
Sure. Can I have a pig?
yes, you can have a pig if you can find one, I promise.
Is there a
So yeah,
farm? There might be a pig farm.
are you looking for a pig or a boar? Like a wild boar?
You know what? Just because things might get feisty out there, I want the piggy to be able to take care of himself. So I want a boar, but I'm gonna call him a piggy.
Okay.
I'm gonna call him bacon.
Yeah.
What's the pig's name from Moana? That's just gonna be his name.
Oh shoot, I don't remember. All I know is the chicken's name is Hey Hey.
It begins with a P.
Okay.
Pooba.
It's Pua.
Porky.
Pooba.
Pua.
Pua.
You're looking for a Pua.
That's gonna
Okay.
that's gonna be his name.
Chris P. Bacon.
Get out.
No, get out.
Yeah, and we're gonna call you roast chicken if you don't shut it.
Oh.
Don't be racist.
Oh.
I was
This
gonna
is why
say
the
we call
parties never come back. They just kill each other.
Yeah. I was about to say maybe we call him Sweet Baby Ray.
I honestly love that. That's amazing.
Sweet baby Ray.
Sweet baby Ray.
Sweet baby Russ.
All right, so if I can find one, I'm gonna cast my animal friendship.
Yeah, sure. So, kind of actually, from defeating the Aboleth, the front part of the city, kind of where the gates and the entrance are, there's some decent forests. So can I have an investigation?
Sure.
Yeah. And do it at advantage. You've been in these woods before.
Oh boy.
Also, I want you to find a wild boar we can name Sweet Baby Ray. So.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Hold on.
Yes, what's up?
As I am searching.
Oh,
You almost crit, which is impressive.
I hear music.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Yeah, man, I mean the bare necessities. That's why a piggy can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life.
I'm screaming.
Russell
Yes.
stops in the middle of drinking with the 5 buff ladies to just do a dance to no music.
You just know. You know it's
just
happening.
a mental attunement he's gotten from traveling with her for so long. He just knows.
Oh my god.
Of course, in this case,
Okay,
should have been
yeah.
before
So
this.
you see one. You see one kind of sniffing and nudging around some of the bushes. And you want to cast Animal Friendship
Yeah.
or roll a? Yes, do it.
Yes, I will.
Can you repeat?
I think it's a
Yeah.
saving throw for them.
Beautiful. Okay, what kind of saving throw?
Checking right now. Wisdom.
Wisdom.
They're at disadvantage if she has a song to go with it.
Oh my gosh.
You've got
Right.
a friend in me.
All right, I'm gonna.
You know
pull
what?
up this-
No, I'm gonna go. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend like
right, so-
me. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Okay, so your mic just made that a dual tone, and it was pretty funny.
Yay!
So it has a 6 because its wisdom is -1.
Yay!
So I assume that fails.
We're best friends for 24 hours, Pua.
Beautiful. And does it do anything for you? Like what does animal friendship give you, other
Let
than
me
a
bring
boar?
it up here. So, lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Oh, it's got a -1 to intelligence, because if the beast intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails.
Oh yeah, it is. I think its wisdom is 9. Let me see. Let me
That's
pull
a
up what
smart boar.
I know. It's kind of crazy. The wisdom is 9.
All right, well then I'm gonna find a piggy.
Was
Okay.
it the intelligence that had
But
to
it's
be
the
low?
intelligence that matters, not the wisdom.
Oh yeah, beast intelligence is. Yeah, you're right.
The intelligence is 2, so you have
Okay, yay!
Hell yes, brother. We got a boar.
it. Cool thing
Did you
about
say
this boar.
brother?
Brother.
Brother boar.
Oh my
instead of
God.
Brother bear.
Brother
Oh,
boar.
wait a minute.
Disadvantage.
Boar
Disadvantage.
It's worth it.
Wait, say that again. What happened? I was reading.
A lot of things happened.
They said brother, like brother, but brother, and then I
And
said
then
disadvantage.
brother boar.
Oh my god. So cool thing about this boar, it can charge, which is pretty great. Can knock somebody prone. So that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna find a mushroom. I'm not gonna pick it, but I'm gonna like have it sniff it so it picks up a scent, and then
Okay.
it'll be ready for later.
Okay,
Can
beautiful.
she roll to see how special that mushroom is? Maybe we'll get a bunch of special mushrooms.
Ooh.
Define
see, how sh-
special.
Do the mushrooms that we consume count towards victory?
They have to check it.
Yeah, they'll have to
Day
cut you
later.
open to see how many you ate.
you can't like upchuck your mushroom and have it be like that was a good one. But we'll see how special it is on a scale of 1 to 10 with a D10. It's kind of special. It's not that great. It's a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
Would smell again.
It's gonna. It knows what a mushroom smells like. That's what I need.
Cool. All right. So you've got a boar now. That's fun. And it'll follow you back all the way wherever you choose to go. Huckleberry, you're talking with the elves, right?
Well, we'll see if they want to talk. I'm just going to invite
We will
myself to their
see.
table and see how they react.
The one to your left, like, snaps his head, goes, "What are you doing?"
I'm sitting just like you.
No. Please
My name-
leave.
My name's Huckleberry. What's yours?
I get up and start slowly walking forward.
That's the trigger word. My name's Huckleberry. What's yours? There's two people you don't tell your names. Faye and Huckleberry.
Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. As soon as I see this, it's a. Then I start moving.
Please, like I said, leave. We're not interested in getting acquainted.
Oh, well, I certainly hope you don't plan on going out into the magic mushroom forest, because elves like you look pretty slight and don't have the constitution for that kind of a thing. I mean, clearly
I
you're
pick up
not.
my pace.
I wouldn't underestimate a group like us if I were you.
Oh yeah, why not?
They kind of just like look at themselves like, you kidding?
You gestured to all of me.
All right. Well, I'd hate for your elf mommies to mourn, what'll happen if you guys go into the forest, because it's kind of a tough place, and skinny weaklings like yourselves. I don't think it's really up your alley.
You're
Take
cute.
it just a little faster.
You're cute. It's a shame. Please
Okay,
leave.
Well, take care. Hate for something awful to happen to you.
Oh, don't worry, it won't.
Why would you make the scary, just family of identical elves our
Scary
enemies?
cult
Of all
elves.
of them. Of all of them, it's
Guys,
the
it's okay.
elves.
We have the 5 buff ladies who will suplex the elves.
The elves are like the one I'm least worried about. I'm worried about them even less than the turtles, and I know the turtles aren't going to win because they're so slow.
They also totally think it's just a competition about gathering mushrooms. They have no idea.
The elves have no idea?
No, the turtles.
I told them.
They're like, oh yeah. Oh, they're still just gonna gather mushrooms.
Oh no.
I know.
They can just pull themselves into their shells. They'll be fine.
They're the shells of victory.
Yes,
Take
and
down-
if they die, that's also a win for us, because I can turn them into zombies.
I can't help it, but the words "turtle soup" came to mind.
Someone might not be making it out of this one off alive. I'm just.
So
I didn't say I was going to kill him. I was just, if it happens, we can make the best out of it.
we're just
Yeah, but
using
you're
it to our
waiting there while-
advantage.
Your character's the one who's like someone's dying, and they need the EpiPen, but he'll wait for them to die and then raise them from the dead.
I have a TikTok to send to you guys after this game is over.
I don't kill anybody, but I don't necessarily save anybody either.
All right. So as that conversation wraps up, you guys start hearing some really, really, really large drums in the distance. And everyone gets like super pumped in the brewery, and they're like start gathering all their things, and
Even the elves?
I look worriedly.
the
I look
Yeah.
worriedly into the distance and go, "How loud are the drums of war?"
So the elves look at you, Huckleberry, and be like, "Guess it's time. We'll see how it turns out."
It's
And
not
they
too
get up
late to
as
back
one and
out.
leave.
I hate them
Alright.
so much. I hate them so much.
Can they all try to leave in a straight line, and some of them walk into the walls on the either side of the doors, like the Three Stooges?
I wish. Oh my god.
No, they have a set order that they snap into instantly, and it's terrifying.
They do.
Russell takes his beak out from the tankard and looks at the 5 buff ladies and he goes, "I must find friends. Yes, I see you later."
Sure. Are you sure we're still gonna be friends by then?
Is this threat? I do not like the threats.
No, we just know the reality of a game like this.
It
Friends
is
can
sad
turn a-
reality.
It is. We'll try
Okay,
and make the most of it.
goodbye. And I'll
Russell has a
backflip off
new
the
group.
table.
This is the next one off. This is the buff ladies.
Yeah, Russell backflips.
Russell and
out
the
of there.
buff ladies.
Why not, dude? I'm fine with it.
Sounds like the name of a band.
They're all bards. With the Kenku lead singer.
He steals the voices of opera singers and just reuses them.
That sounds like an amazing villain.
Oh yeah.
That's Ursula. You just took Ursula.
Yeah.
Well, Russell might be Ursula. Sorry. I don't
Sorry,
make the
Derica
rules.
said she was gonna be Ursula.
You know what? I will
hand.
hand it over. That's brilliant.
All right. Yeah. Actually, Russell, roll me a perception, please.
So what are the odds we like split up? Like I'll lead the new Turtle Zombie team, and Russell will be the buff ladies and Kenku team.
Donna will be a judge.
Yeah.
21. One above my passive.
Whew. Okay. As these elves leave, you notice that the one in front, the amulet that he's wearing, shines just a little brighter than the rest of the others.
I have
That's
a
it.
theory.
Russell strokes his beak for a moment. And
Thinking
he runs very fast back to the group, and when he finds him, he's like, "I have news, yes.
You like shiny?
I love shiny. Yes, I bring many shinies back to the children. I want one shiny particular. I want," and he'll point towards the one elfin lead. He goes, "I want that shiny. That one more shiny than the others. It will be mine." He said no steal mushroom, but nothing says steal shiny.
I didn't hear that rule.
Susanna was gonna you can see that she was gonna interject, but when he says like they said not the mushroom, not the shiny, I was like, oh, it's a point.
So I will take this shiny if chance arrives, yes?
Yes.
Yes. And then Russell will see the boar and point at it and go, "Piggy!"
This is Pua.
This is the poo, yes?
Hopefully not inside.
Russell wants to go pet the boar.
You can pet the boar.
It is beautiful, yes.
Does the boar want to pet the bird back?
He's your
With
friend,
its-
not
its
Kenku's
tusks.
friend.
Does animal friendship say anything about like creatures that you perceive to be friends are like friends to it or something like that?
Nope.
Okay. Well, let's see.
It's far less well behaved than my skeletons.
Mm,
You're wrong.
yeah.
She's like blatantly no.
Because
no.
they're controlled by you. You're wrong.
So the boar kind of looks up at you, Arielsa, and kind of just like nuzzles, like, "Hey, like, are they good?"
I continue to grin and kind of nod reassuringly. But everything's sunshine and roses to me, so
He headbutts you, Russel.
I
Like friendly? Or
He
like...
just rams into you. You don't know if it's friendly or not.
wink at him and go, Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Tataye the Muni.
Does friend Russell suddenly have a concussion?
My head hurts. He'll, he'll point to you, Orin. He goes, "Yes, fat ass, carry me, please."
Scary me.
Carry
only
me.
because only because I know what he means.
And he'll like hold his hands up for uppies.
I'll put the
Russell
word up.
sits on his shoulder.
Are you guys making your way over to the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go. All right. So as you're making your way through the streets, people are very, very hurriedly and excitedly making their way over to this gorge. It's kind of veers off to left from the entrance of town. And you see like people in like Chicago or like big cities on 4th of July, they'll just like line a place with blankets and picnic baskets and stuff. That's what you see here. Like all the like kids playing around with like stuffed mushroom crocheted, things and like fake swords and people setting up picnic baskets and like candles and stuff. Everybody's going to town. This is a big event. Sayer sees you guys coming up and he's like, "Oh, yep, come here. Let me place you." And he leads you to this big platform that is slightly above the headline of the audience. The other teams that you met in the brewery are there as well, kind of all in their own little places. Yeah. Yes.
I was going to say, Orin, if I had your mental compass, I'd be starting to double think helping out this guy who runs this town and organizing this giant blood sport.
They're having similar thoughts that have crossed my mind, but we shall see what progresses.
So kind of to the left of your platform is Canopy, another platform with some really, really, really tall chairs. And on it are the elders, the aldermen. Sophia is actually on one of them, and there's another guy there. And Sophia's kind of looking at you guys like she's obviously uncomfortable. Like she does not. You can tell she's not here for this. And
they had the victory podium already set up.
Yeah, they do. It's right there. It's a big like gemstone carved mushroom. That's
if
like
nobody stops me, I'm just gonna go stand on the victory's podium and wave to everybody.
Sayer, as you're walking over, he goes, I really, really, all teams must start in the same place, just for fairness.
Fairness, yeah. We got to remember fairness.
Yes, please. It's very, very important for the integrity of the game. So once everybody is placed, Sayer steps to the front of the platform and he goes, "People of Parlican, wanderers, travelers, guests, all welcome to the beginning of the 181st Parlican Mushroom Hunt." Everybody claps. Everyone's excited. I know we're all anxious to begin, but there are those in our midst who have not yet attended or competed in the hunt, so I must explain the rules to ensure the competition is fair. First off, it's no coincidence that the teams that stand before us have been chosen for this event. You've all proven yourselves worthy by acts of heroism and glory that have grown to infamy in our city and others beyond it. We, of course, know the saviors of Parlican. Show them your gratitude.
Hey, Orin, can you think of a better and more efficient way to kill off a whole bunch of do-gooding heroes than to organize them into a death match that only one team comes out of?
What
Are
the
you
fuck?
saying?
I'm saying it's Orin.
Orin will stay silent.
I look at the team of elves while this is happening and go, they're so handsome.
Yeah, Susanna is just shaking her head
They
like,
are.
no, nope, they're bad, nope.
So he goes through and he explains all the feats of the teams, and he gets to the Goliath team. He goes, and are you really gonna call yourselves Team Death? And they look at him and they're like, yes, Team Death. He's like,
no, we're Team Death.
okay,
Hold on,
No,
hold
we
on.
are Team Russell. Sponsored by Leighton
And,
Raven.
Team Hero?
in light of your Team Hero.
Team Alive.
In light of your various achievements, I and the rest of the Council of Elders expect nothing less than greatness from you all tonight. But in order to keep greatness alive, I must explain our limitations. The rules are few. Number 1, the team with the most impressive collection of mushrooms wins the competition. Point allotments for size, shape, and quality will be given based on the Mushroom Hunt Special Council's guidelines from last year. Number 2, stealing is not permitted. Any team proven of theft by the end of the hunt will be disqualified. Number 3, any team who tries to leave the hunt early will be disqualified. The ceremonial drums will begin to sound in the last minute of the competition when sunrise approaches. And lastly, rule number 4, there can only be one winning team. It would be in your best interest to ensure that team is yours. And like there's this kind of like this weight to the air. He goes, okay, that's enough draw from me. Let's begin the competition. So Sayer gets like a velvet bag from one of the helpers and goes around to each team. And you all pick a stone out of this bag. So RJ, can I have you roll a d6 for me, please?
I have a Game Master
One
question
moment.
while he's rolling.
Yeah, what's up?
Is Team Death apparently? Are there 4 of them still, or is there 5 of them now?
That's a good question. So there were 4 of them in the bar. Now they have like a really spindly human with them, who is just armed with like one short sword.
I like this guy.
So they just grabbed a poor guy so that they could qualify as a team.
That's exactly what happened. He's very uncomfortable.
That poor man.
So there are
By the
5
way-
now.
By the way, I did roll. I rolled a 2.
All right, so you guys are going to be the second ones going into the gorge.
Well, that's not fair.
Why not?
We should be first.
I know. Everyone really wants to be first, but this is fair. I promise.
So who's first?
So actually, the turtles are first.
Oh, come on!
yes.
Forever
Yes.
before they go anywhere.
So the turtles are first. They wait about 2
Oh,
minutes.
Let's take a nap, guys. It'll be a while.
They
Long
sit-
rest.
About 2 minutes pass, and then they let you into the gorge. You don't really know who's coming after you. But with that, you enter in. The gorge is huge. Like, it's really big. It's really long. It's really deep. There's a bunch of layers, and it's all covered with like trees and moss and really dark gray stone. And it's like deathly quiet. Now that dusk is approaching, there's actually little like beetles that are like lighting up with this like pulsing green energy every once in a while. And it kind of is like lighting up the forest because there's a lot of them. So even though it's dark, you get this like almost like bioluminescent kind of vibe from this gorge.
It's all so
Russell will,
magical.
Russell will, as she says that, Russell will occasionally grab
Yeah.
a beetle and throw it in his mouth
Gross.
and just eat one.
Yeah, roll me a Constitution save, please.
Well, there's our first casualty of the game.
Let's see what happens.
15.
Okay, you're okay. It doesn't taste good at all.
Beetles
all.
not good eats.
All right, so I
Like
say
Beetles back home.
we look for a good ambush point and take out the team who comes after us.
So Susanna wants to is looking and kind of sizing up, looking at the notes that she took, and casts aid on Arielsa, Huckleberry, and Russell.
Nice.
And they each have, for the next 8 hours, which is frightening because it's not our whole time, but for the next 8 hours, their hit point max and current hit points increases by 10.
Yes.
I like it.
That's
Thank you.
great.
Nice.
Now we really ought to ambush the team behind us.
I'm gonna go ahead and use as she's doing that this time to sing 0 to hero in no time flat, 0 to hero just like that.
I love it. Are you casting a spell or are you just singing cuz?
I'm just singing because she's casting a spell and it's making me feel real good.
Nice. I love it.
She rolls her eyes.
All right.
So as you guys are going along, can I have a group investigation check to find some good old mushrooms? They have given you a very large, orange-sized canvas pack.
Do we get
to put these
advantage
things in.
because I have Pua?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or how about a nature?
Do all of us
if we're
get
looking for
advantage, or
mushrooms?
I would say probably just Arielsa gets advantage for Pua.
that makes sense?
Yeah.
Can
You
I roll
said-
nature?
A nature? Yeah, I can roll a nature.
You said investigation?
Yeah. You're
I got a
proficient in
17,
nature.
so
Yeah.
I'll take my passive.
Nature's better.
Yeah, if you're proficient in nature, you can do that too.
So,
Woo!
That's a
Apparently
crit.
I'm doing pretty good.
so are we
Nice.
all on advantage? Because looks like everybody's rolling advantage.
Yeah. If I
I just
Yeah.
accidentally clicked it, but it's the first number is the first number you roll, and the second number is the second. So that's how they do it.
Beautiful. Okay. Then yeah, go with your leftmost then if you're not rolling an advantage. Yay.
Yeah, my character does not say I have an advantage, so
Dang, Hal.
Who knows more about magic mushrooms than hippies?
That's a fair point.
he's got a good
All right. So
Wha-
you know that the kind of mushrooms they're looking for, they really value color, they really value size, and they really value uniqueness. So if it's got some weird markings or shapes, they're gonna love that. So you guys find a lot actually of all three of those because you're the second team down. So you kind of have first pick of everybody other than the turtles, and you don't really know where they went. They seem to have just disappeared. You didn't see them when you got down, even though it was 2 minutes
Oh.
prior.
So,
Yeah.
You want me to start writing a little list of what we get, or are you just gonna keep it all in mind for yourself?
Go ahead and keep track of how many you find. I would
Okay.
say right now, the ones of note that you find, you probably found around 25.
Keep track
Really,
of-
really nice ones.
Keep those separate from the others because I'll cast plant growth on them before we turn them in.
Oh my god! Wow. I mean, it's not against the rules.
Hey, check-in, not
Yeah, I
against
was
the
about to say,
rules.
nothing on the rules will-
Is there something you want me to title these mushrooms as opposed to other ones, or are we just gonna keep a single thing of just mushrooms?
Yeah, I just call them mushrooms.
All right.
if you guys want to see something really weird and disturbing, Google dead man's feet. Those are cool
Nope.
mushrooms.
Oh,
I hate
mushroom.
them. They're so scary looking.
Oh,
Now I have
Nuh-uh.
to.
it's a no from me.
Bro, what am I looking at? Is this an actual dead dude's feet? And then
They're
there's the
mushrooms.
mushroom. This is terrible.
Gross.
Sarah, you look like you're gonna cry.
This is terrifying. It looks like their toesies are sticking under the door.
I have an idea. Fuck this. I'm not looking at that anymore.
Oh my god.
I have an idea. Fuck this.
But yeah. So I would say that you guys have been down here for about an hour while you're doing that. You're just, not a lot is happening. You hear maybe some rustlings in like the trees and bushes, but there's really nothing that approaches. And as the sun goes down, it is dark. Who has dark vision? No?
God, we fucking
Who
suck.
None?
Version when you have a
We
lantern.
have magic. And we have
Okay.
glowy beetles and magic.
So how
We're
are you
good.
No.
seeing?
With
If you
magic.
only use the light of the beetles, everything will be at disadvantage.
We have torches though.
Yeah.
Susanna says, I don't think the mushrooms matter. This is about survival.
Yeah,
Yeah, if we
I don't-
turn in any, I mean, that's gonna make us winners, right? Because we're not dead.
I think we should hunt
what
the
if-
other teams.
I think we should keep
These
Starting
sounds
with-
like live from your mouth, Huckleberry.
Well, starting with the elves, we can get the shiny.
Susanna
Oh, yes.
Susanna pulls out a pair of her manacles and just starts swinging them around while looking very pointedly at both of them.
What
Well,
is
would you
wrong?
rather-
Why you swing
you
the
rather-
rings?
Yeah, would you rather they kill us or we kill them?
Totally missing what you're trying to say. I go, she's right. We should just try to incapacitate them so that they can't hurt us.
Yeah, we'll incapacitate them.
We
Susanna
can beat sheets out of them, and they cannot wake up. Yes.
Yes.
I think more
Susanna says
restraint.
this is going to be a long, long, long night.
it usually is.
Night is only 8 hours. It is not different from other days.
I'm also going to cast dancing lights since it's getting dark.
Nice.
And they appear as floating lanterns. And we go, and she's gonna start singing. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted.
Let it glow.
And at
let
last
it
I
glow.
see the light, and it's like the day is new.
Oh my god.
And Russell chases one of the
Amazing.
lanterns.
Aw. Forgive me, I am just moving some things. Anything else you're doing right now? You're approaching kind of a thick cluster of really thin trees at the moment.
I do also want to find some stones and use a cantrip magic stone and pass them out to everyone so that you guys have some bonus damage that you can do if you need it. It's just for protection.
And eat.
Yes.
Don't eat it. It does bludgeoning damage.
Russell already puts it back out of his mouth.
It punches him.
Well, he's probably
Oh.
got a gizzard. He probably does need to have some stones every once in a while.
Oh my god. Okay. So as you guys approach this like really thick, not like thick cluster of thin trees, they're really tall, but they have a lot of branches. Can I have a group perception check? I like doing group stats, they're fun.
What do skeletons roll for perception?
Oops.
That's a good question. How many skeletons do you have, by the way?
4.
You have 4
Hamlet,
skeletons.
Hamlet and
Oh,
Ophelia and
Ophelia,
Rosencrantz and
Rosencrantz and
Guildenstern.
Guildenstern. Oh my god.
There's another nat 1 for today, baby. So if you'll let me, I'll take my
Yes.
fucking passive. Jesus.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Seems like Russell wasn't paying attention. He was chasing the lanterns.
Still not able to
Okay,
get one.
so as you enter this thing of trees, you hear some stepping and some cracking from above you.
I
look
look
up?
Russell looks up.
Down pop all 5 of these elf brothers.
Oh,
Who actually hearing from the announcements beforehand, they're called the Brothers Everlife. They drop down right in front of you. And they look right at you, Huckleberry, and said, "I thought we'd meet soon." Roll initiative.
yeah, I was about to say, I'm rolling initiative.
Here you go. So Orin goes first. So what you doing?
Now, just a clarification on rules here.
Uh-huh.
Is me speaking to them, is that considered a bonus action or any type of free action, or what?
Talking is a free action.
It
Yes,
is
Okay.
indeed.
but you can't talk
Alright.
for 30 seconds.
It's
Oh,
like
no.
6 seconds, like a normal, yeah.
That's okay. What I want to say will be that is all right. What I want to say will be relatively short, and will be
Go
is
for it.
thus: we mean you no harm, must be, and we shall do the same to you.
Roll a persuasion. roll a persuasion at disadvantage because of Huckleberry.
I know it's probably not going to work, but it's a paladin thing. I have to try.
Oh yeah, it's worth a try.
I typoed
Ooh.
my armor class.
Let's see. You said persuasion.
Uh-huh.
Brianna, if I accidentally typed 104 for my armor class, can I just keep it?
Sure. No. Okay.
I also would like to use a free action real quick. 6 seconds. I know it's going to be a stretch, but if there's a prize for rotten judgments, I guess I've already won that. But you're cute.
So combined with the song and the 10 for persuasion, they look at each other and they're like, "No, this is more fun."
Oh.
Work.
Kind of figured.
Yeah.
My
That's
tune is
okay.
going to change then to "Let's get down to business."
All right, Oren, what you doing?
Well, I'm guessing that they mean us harm. I shall defend my party.
All
Step up
right.
and attack.
Get him.
One of us rolls initiative, we all roll initiative.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't think a 7's going to hit.
No, unfortunately, it does not. Many sorries.
That's
Do
fine.
you have 2 attacks?
Yes, I do.
Woo!
You just let them get overconfident.
There we
you go.
go.
Oh, I think I got that one.
Woo, I think you did. Whack 'em.
Okay, the first one was kind of a, all right, let's just see. Aha! Boom! Got him on the backswing.
9 slashing. Oof.
Yep.
Oofy doof. All right. So, Susanna, you're up next.
Yep, that is a fact. I'm going to. Can I tell which one has the like super glowy necklace?
Yeah, do a perception.
Okay.
I think your theory's right.
We're gonna perceive. I know I have to like really be careful of not like. I just love guessing things. 11.
So it's a little hard to tell because of how dark it is. But you can see that the couple that are kind of by Orin are a little bit more confident than the rest. Like they have a bit more of a personality.
Okay. I want to guiding bolt, and I want to try. Here's my suggestion, and you can call shenanigans or not. But I want to try to hit its necklace. I'm wondering if I roll high enough on my attack and it hits, if it would hit the necklace and maybe do damage to it. But I'm gonna guiding bolt.
If you crit it, yeah.
Solid.
That
Okay.
sounds like
I'm gonna
Okay.
roll attack.
Okay.
I'm so
Right. A
sad.
9 does not hit.
I'm
No, not a 9.
so
A 1.
I'm so sad. Oh,
No, I'm
uh,
so sorry. Anything else you want to do?
yeah, I'm gonna bonus action a spiritual weapon. At we'll say second level.
I
Why
believe
not?
Okay.
I believe you can't cast 2 spells in a turn, right?
If it's
Gliding bolt was a
yeah,
cantrip.
I thought it didn't matter.
Gotcha.
Oh, it needs to be not damaged. Never mind. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Not to ruin fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I know. I've got hit with that too. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
please let
Danny
me
yells at
I
me
have
for that
a
every
plus
week.
8 to hit, so that's so sad.
Oh my gosh. All right. They are next.
No!
I know they suck. So this one's gonna stay here. This one's gonna go here.
They
These
should run away.
guys. Gonna go here and here. This one's gonna stay behind for reasons. Okay. So let us roll some attack. They have these really long, like scary looking daggers. Not fun. This guy rolls at advantage because his friend is next to you, Orin. Does a 22 hit you?
Yes, it will.
Rip. Okay. That does what's our damage here? 1d6 plus 2. Not awful. Come on. All right, 5 damage, and then the other one's gonna try and hit ya. Also rolls at advantage because his buddy's there. Does a 24 hit you?
It does.
These are
It
awful
does.
weapons. All right. That's only 1, so 3 more slashing damage for you, or piercing, sorry. Then the one by Russell. Russell does a Oh wait, that one doesn't roll at advantage. Forgive me. Oh god.
Oh!
Rude.
So,
What are you doing?
so it's going to give you gosh.
I mean, I'm gonna just declare uncanny dodge no matter what, just so you know.
Okay, good. That's good because it deals an extra 7 because it crit. So that's I believe 15 plus whatever the plus is. Oh yeah, so 17 damage.
That's already cut in half.
Yeah, no, that's not cut in half. So you take 8.
8.
That's
Don't worry. If they kill you, I'll let you avenge them. I'll let you avenge yourself.
I will make you.
You
Yes.
will not raise his dead body. He is too pure for undeath.
And Arielsa does not advantage, but it's the same one. Does an 18 hit you?
Uh-huh. I go,
Rip. Uh-oh. That's gonna be 4 damage for you from those knifies.
I
Uh,
cry.
And
I cry and scream like dramatically loud for the amount of damage that was done, which was very little.
oh my god.
you
And this
feel
guy.
faint?
Oh. Feel faint.
I
And this
swoon.
guy's just gonna chill. All right. After them is Russell.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. As a bonus action, I can disengage every round. So I'm going to disengage and bum rush this one.
Ooh.
As he runs past, he's going to say, "Move, bitch," and run over here.
Do I get an op attack for that?
Not for disengaging.
Oh, you're just okay. Yeah.
But which one did you disengage from?
Let's see here. So
Because you disengage from him and then you run past
Yeah,
this other guy.
Yeah.
So
But
I think you do trigger.
I thought disengaging on here is listed. If you take the disengage action, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn.
Oh, solid.
Yo, yoink! We love rogues.
There we go. Russell runs up to this fool and will go behind him actually. And as he runs past, he's going to roll a sleight of hand to try ripping off his necklace,
Ooh, okay,
which he
yeah,
has
do
a
that.
plus 10 in.
Okay.
Don't fail me,
Oof.
dice.
Yes.
Wow.
19.
We love to see it.
All right, yeah, it happens. Let me see. Just for kicks. Yeah, it happens.
Now I have the shinies and you do not.
What do you do anything with it?
Taunt
Yeah.
them.
I'll yeah, no, I just did. I'll pocket it and I think that's all I can do this round. Because I already
Okay.
took my bonus action, so yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, he turns towards you and is very upset. All right. Arielsa.
So I have a question, rules wise.
Yeah, what's up?
So
Mhm.
if I have a weapon in my offhand, am I able to cast for my action and use that as my bonus action? That weapon?
That's yeah, that to me seems right.
Are you holding a shield or something?
I am holding
Oh,
a
yeah.
frying pan.
That's your weapon?
Yeah.
Plus
Is it
another weapon? Is that what you're saying?
Nope.
So you've got an empty hand.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can totally do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
I think
Let's
she's got to
do
be
it.
able to attack as a bonus action, though. Still,
Do you have a bonus action attack?
I
Because usually you.
don't think that that's a thing, right? Because
yeah, because that's like, well,
Yeah,
fighters
you should.
have it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
You're
where
a
I would find
druid.
it.
I doubt you have extra attack.
Yeah,
or
I'm fine
bonus
with that
action
then.
attacks.
Yeah, 2-weapon. Are you trying to do 2-weapon fighting?
No, I'm trying
With
to
what-
cast with one action, and then with my bonus action, hit something.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
not unless you
Nope,
have
wrong.
attack that bonus.
Okay,
A bonus
yeah,
action
that's
attack.
fine.
Wow,
So-
no.
What we're gonna do then is just as I shriek, and don't move, because that you know what? Hold on. No, what would she do? So she's going to shriek and run. Back behind the skeletons and peek out from behind them.
Oh my god. I love it.
So as she goes, ah! And then runs back and then peeks out over their shoulder, she's going to cast Fairy Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Let me draw a shape. I think I can draw a shape. There. It's 20 by 20.
Cool.
So they light up and anyone gets advantage. And let's see if I sing a song.
Does that stay or is that just a little flash and then it's gone?
It's a
It's
concentration.
I think it's concentration.
Gotcha.
I'll look up the
Okay.
rules in just a second.
So any of us attacking them get advantage because they're like outlined in light.
Yes.
So I'm
And
gonna do let it glow, let it glow. I am one with the Fae and fire. Let it go, let it glow. Let it all glow like a pyre.
Screaming. Okay, yeah, you guys have advantage on these guys. Awesome. Okay. What's up, Huckleberry? What are you doing?
All right. Well, as a bonus action, I can through the animate dead spell, I can command any or all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I will command all of them. Kill that guy. No.
Also, sorry to interrupt, but he does get an attack of opportunity on me because I did flee.
Gotcha. Go ahead and do your thing, Hal. I'll roll this real quick.
So who's the one making the attack of opportunity?
Let me ping. This boyo.
Yep, that's what I was thinking, because he's about to get another one if he hadn't used it.
Oh no. So he hits the one with Arielsa. Take 7 piercing for that.
I scream
And then
more.
you said he's oh no. Then you said he's gonna get another.
No, he only gets 1 reaction, so he would have had to hit Hal, and now he doesn't.
Yeah,
Perfect.
my skeleton is just running past him because he's mindlessly obeying my order. So, and they're gonna skeleton dogpile this guy. So a bunch of attacks at opportunity.
Okay. Sorry, I get those?
No, I'm the skeletons are attacking this guy.
Oh, beautiful. All right.
All right, so all the skeletons have skulls and crossbones now.
Oh my god, I love them.
Thanks.
Oops, I renamed Hal.
All right. So this is the first one. He has a +4 to the attack, so does a 15 hit?
I think it does. Yes. Get that
And
thick,
the book
damage.
and the book just closed on me again.
No! I'm crying.
All right, they normally do d6 +2, but since I'm awesome, they do d6 +5.
You get awesome bonuses.
D6 +5 is 10 damage on the first hit.
Oof. Alrighty.
Second skeleton is going to get even higher.
Wow.
So d6 +5 is another 7.
Okay.
Next guy is going to hit a 14.
14 does not hit.
All right, and then the last skeleton is going to miss.
Oh no. Yeah, you get 2 good swings in there. You see that this guy is kind of like he's disoriented right now, and for no discernible reason to you. He's very like, I don't know what I don't know what's going on. Something's wrong in my head.
Yes. Okay. And that was just my bonus action. I need to throw some spells myself.
This isn't even my final form.
That's right.
Muhahaha.
I think this guy has already used an attack of opportunity. The other guy looks like he's confused and stupid, so I'm not too scared of his attack of opportunity.
All right.
So I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch and walk up and necrotically grab this guy.
Dang. Or this guy right here.
That guy right there.
All right. Do it.
You're gonna touch him vampirically.
Yes.
Rip.
He's gonna like it.
Do I need any save for that or no?
I believe I have to hit him.
Okay, gotcha.
Make a melee spell attack. Okay, so my spell attack is +7.
All right. Get him.
So-
Wreck him.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. In which case, he gets to suck on 5, 10, 15 necrotic damage.
Wow.
You don't like that. Wow. All right. Anything else you're doing?
I think that was enough.
Wait, did you
Yeah.
just roll 3 5s in a row?
I sure did.
So impressive.
Wow. Oh my god.
Wait till he rolls
Alright.
3 6s in a row.
Back to the top of the
That would be more
order.
apropos. Hi, that would be me.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, also, just to let you know, for some reason, it's taken a couple seconds for my mic to key up.
Okay.
So give me a need to talk to me. So, all right. Anyway, well, Orin is a little busy right now, so he is going to continue beating on. Let me ping him.
Mm-hmm.
It's not pinging.
Click and hold.
Ping, damn you.
This homeboy?
There we go. Yeah, that homeboy. Yes, I'm gonna
Okay.
smack him a little.
All right, get him. Alright. Yeah,
Nice.
Boom.
it do hit. Do your damage. Oh my. Wow.
Blam.
Oof. That's just your first attack, right?
Yes.
Yikes-a-roni.
Because-
Alright.
Yep, because, like they say in the commercial, but wait, there's more.
Alright, go for it.
Alrighty.
Oh my gosh.
Bro.
Yikes. All right, I'm okay with this. Let's
Guess about
see.
to get-
For
Wow.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
bye,
Did
buddy.
20 damage.
Bye, buddy. He gone.
can I take a bonus action, turn to the other guy, and go yield?
That's a free action, so yes.
Cool. I shall do so.
He's scared.
I
All
will
right.
I will roll for intimidation. Can I do that?
Sure. Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, he totally pisses his pants. Like, that's it. All right, Susanna.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way here. Yeah, I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna swing it.
Yeah, get him.
That's a crit.
You crit!
Ouch!
Owie! Roll that thick damage.
She's like, nope.
Ouch!
Wow.
Holy moly! Okay, permit me just this once, because I know of your background.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do the guiding bolt. I didn't mean to do guiding bolt, but it's 10 damage. How do you do crit damage?
You can double it, right? If you roll
Okay.
that and double it.
I think it might have already doubled it though.
Oh, did it?
I don't think so, because I accidentally clicked guiding bolt first. Also,
No, when
but
you
it
hit,
doesn't take into account.
It
But you
rolled.
click on-
No, it's 4 + 3 + 3, so it only took it once.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
So you can either roll
just
again or double it.
Okay, I'll just double it.
Do
Sweet. And then I'm gonna bonus action, guiding bolt. Haha.
Do you want to if he's dead?
Yeah, because I can do it on. There's 2 more guys here, 3 more guys still
Beautiful.
here in the fight. So I'm
All
going
right.
to. I'm gonna guiding bolt. I just realized I got advantage on that attack, but it doesn't get better than that. I'm gonna guiding bolt this guy with advantage attack. So here we go.
Do it. This one? Yeah.
Yeah, so there was one right in front of Russell.
Yeah, that one right there. Okay, so here we
Oh,
go.
okay,
There's
great.
the attack.
Yo, 15 hits?
Okay, I'm gonna try it again to see if I crit.
Whew.
Alright, I'll take the 16. And then So I get to bonk him with my giant spiritual mace.
Bonk.
These guys need to.
I just
spend-
realized that I did the wrong. Sorry, that was wrong. I get +8 and not +5. So there are actually
Okay.
3 more because I keep hitting guiding
Guiding
bolt. So it's the same attack roll, but my damage is 1d8 +5. So I'll just type that in.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
These guys need to spend more time practicing their fighting than their verbal sparring.
Legit. They're just getting wrecked. Oh my
12
god.
damage to that, buddy.
Holy crap. All right.
And that's my turn.
Level 7, ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen.
Wow. So they they are it's their turn now. This guy, even though you guys the one by Russell, even though you guys are really doing a number on him, he's very focused on getting that necklace back, so he's going to attack Russell. With oh no, stop doing that, bud.
Neither of them hit.
Yeah, so a 19.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah, she was rolling straight rolls.
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. All right, so that's gonna be 1d6 plus 2, so 4 damage for you. And
Oh wait, I'm not at 4 health. Oh my god, what did I just do?
what?
34.
Russell's dead.
No.
Oh
He
no!
doesn't die.
Hal, time to clean it up.
All right, and this one
You
by
will avenge yourself, Russell.
this one over here by Huckleberry is going to attack the Skelly Bros that are attacking him. I'm just taking the 10. Does a 17 hit the Skelly Bro?
Yes.
Okay. That's going to be 8 damage for it. And then the one by Orin, going to try and hit him too. Does a dirty 20 hit you?
Oh, hold on. Yes, it does it. But here's a question: did my intimidation do anything?
Shoot, what did you roll for your intimidation? Because I'm really good at remembering stuff.
Was it
as
like
we
a 25 or something?
Yeah, it was
A 20.
ridiculous?
So
Yeah,
if
25.
I got a
something's-
26
So
total.
if something's frightened, they have disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah. So let's roll. Let's see if he misses you.
They also can't willingly move closer to the target.
16. They hit you or no?
No, it does not.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. It do be real scared. Thank you for reminding me. It's like get away. And that's their turn. So Russell.
Enemy is within. Enemy of my enemy is within 5 feet of it. So I can do a sneak attack. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can hit him.
Yeah, get him.
Russell will say a one-liner if he does hit him. Let's see here. Here's hoping.
Yep.
Teamwork makes the
18.
dream work.
Very much hits.
Okay, so we are gonna roll. He's gonna say before he goes at him with a flurry of his knives. He goes, "You ever dance with Kenku in pale moonlight? Yes."
And with that, he are you rolling damage?
Yeah.
Guys,
Okay.
don't forget, I gave you advantage on those guys.
Ooh.
Oh, let me see if I crit. That's right.
That's
just
why
for
I
fun.
like the toggle, because then like you can set it and forget about it.
It's
Woo!
even higher.
Wow. Yeah, you really do a number, huh?
Oh yeah. So my dagger is 1d4, and then my sneak attack is an additional 4d6. So 5d4.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
Russell doesn't like to kill, but he could do it. So 16 damage as he just goes at him with these knives that look like they're feathers attached to his cloak.
He says bye. Yeah,
Goodbye,
he had 3 HP.
Oh.
idiot.
So yeah,
And,
he's gone
yeah.
too.
And as a bonus action on my turn, because I'm a rogue,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take a step back and hide in this
Okay.
bush here, and I will gladly roll a stealth.
Awesome. Yeah, go for it.
Oh wait, I rolled 5d20. I shouldn't do that.
That's a great roll, though.
2 plus 2 plus 10, 12.
All right. Yeah, I mean, they did just see you, you know, so they're like, if they tried to find you, they'd probably check the bush first, but for all intents and purposes, you're hidden. All right. Let's keep going, Huckleberry.
Hey, before we start, guys, my dogs are whining at me for dinner, so I have to step away for just a second.
All right.
I will turn around and vampirically touch this other goofy elf guy.
Yeah, get him.
Tell him you should have given up. That's not how that works.
Oh no.
All right. So the 2 dice were a 4 and a 5.
Okay.
So the higher number would have been a 12.
That does not hit.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Then as a bonus action, I will command the rest of the troop to get this guy.
All right, perfect. Go Skellies.
All right. So these are all at +4 to hit. First Skelly. That didn't work. Uh, 12 plus 4 is an 18.
It do hit.
And this will be +5 damage. So 8.
Mm-hmm. 8 does not hit. I'm sorry.
No, 8 damage.
Oh, 8 damage.
Yeah.
That's right. I know what I'm doing.
Second Skelly. He's gonna hit.
Beautiful.
Actually, he might get a crit. He does! Look at that!
Ah! Wow.
It's just casually, you know.
So
Casually.
that'll be 14 damage on the crit.
Yeah. My
You know, like,
character, I'm like, this is unfortunate. However, the player is like, go Scaly, get your birthday, it's your
Third
birthday.
skeleton.
Did you just crit again?
I just critted on the third skeleton.
God.
I'm just saying, this is you let him bring
be-
skeletons.
This will be 13 damage.
Yeah, he's gone. Bye-bye.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Skeletons are tearing him apart.
Yeah, it's a bad day for these brothers.
The last day for these
I don't think they're
brothers.
brothers anymore.
No, they weren't.
Hi.
Hello. You want to go ahead and take your turn
Yeah.
against this boyo or
Yeah.
any boyo, even though there's one left?
I'm real eager to help, and especially after he hurt me.
Yeah, legit.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Frostbite.
Okay. What's the range on that?
$60 feet.
Yeah, get him.
All right, so I need a con saving throw.
All right, let's do it. Da 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 da. Ooh, it doesn't look like it's gonna succeed. Yeah, 8.
Awesome. So he takes 1d6 cold and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack.
Oh boy.
So we'll do our d6, a 6, 4.
Oof. Wow.
I don't do
Okay.
much hitting. That's not my thing.
He's got disadvantage, you said, though?
Yeah.
Okay. RJ, it's your turn.
Ooh, okay, real quick, what did I miss?
A guy got aced by Skelly Bros, and then Ariosa did Frostbite. This guy took some cold damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack, his next weapon attack.
Also, you said, what did I miss? And it brings a question to, is Hamilton Disney now?
Oh my gosh, you're right.
jeez.
You know,
Ooh.
Please not now.
Yeah.
That's the next character. That's the just
Well,
the Broadway musical character.
I will say I'm only going to get one shot.
are you not going to throw it away?
That's
Oh,
not
I'm
true.
gonna throw it away.
That's not true. You get a bonus action now, so you get more than one shot.
Oh, this is true. I get 2 shots. Sweet. I'm still
Look
not
at
going to throw
Chris.
it away.
Look at Chris.
I'm so sorry.
You look like me when
Are
people
you?
start punning.
He's like, I want you to know how hard I'm hating you right now.
No, I get it. I get it.
I'm sorry. I'm just helpless.
You should be sorry.
Ah!
He missed it.
Okay, now, to make sure I am reading the situation correctly, we have one foe left. He is intimidated. He is freaked out. I'm going to give him an opportunity to yield now. And if he does not yield, I'm going to strike him, but I'm not going to do subduing damage. I'm not going to try to kill him.
So you have to hold action until he makes a move.
It's fine. He's going next anyway.
Yeah. So are you like
So-
telling him, hey, like surrender?
I'm telling him, yield and you shall not be harmed.
Well,
spits
no,
at you.
let's not be hasty. See, and he's
Yeah.
spitting anyway.
He spits
Hey,
at your feet.
well- okay, well, still, he spits in the face. If he's going to try to attack, then I will simply go first and attack. I'm
Yeah.
still going to try to.
You can't go first. He goes first because your thing is like
Oh,
I'm
okay.
holding action
Triggered by
until
him
he-
attacking.
Yeah, your trigger
Oh.
is him attacking.
All right.
But he does
Okay.
have disadvantage, so he's probably not going to do much.
Okay.
Elves are
Go for it.
stupid.
Yeah, we hate elves. Oof! Yikes! That's a 9.
Here at Rem Alternus, we don't hate anybody
Except for elves. And Dragonborn.
Except for elves. No!
except for
No!
except for real life humans that are terrible.
Okay.
Brussels
As
sprouts.
All right. As I said before, he tried to attack me. I held. I'm going to he missed. I'm going to counter, but I'm doing subdual damage.
Aw, you're such a softie.
I'm guessing a 16 hit. Or
Yeah,
21?
absolutely. 16 hits.
So does the 21 because you all still have advantage. Nobody listens to me.
Oh, I'm
Ooh, there
rolling.
we go.
You say something?
Okay. 7 more.
God. All right. He's still up.
Awesome.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
All I can say is that I have fulfilled my obligations of paladin. I attempted what the rest of my party does.
and we did actually skip Susanna, so Susanna needs to go.
Yes, this is
my
true.
bad.
So, is this the one with the brightest glowing necklace?
No.
No.
He already got taken care of.
Yep.
Yeah,
It- yeah.
And Russell has the necklace.
Okay.
You do notice when
Completed his personal quest already.
yeah, when these guys die on the ground, their necklace is gone.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna bring my spiritual weapon over and I'm gonna bonk him as a bonus action.
Bonk. Go for it. Ooh. Get him.
And we're gonna I forgot to toggle on the advantage, but I did remember that I have it.
Good.
Alright, does a
Wow.
27 hit?
Yeah, by a long shot.
Cool. He takes that minis.
Bye, bud. He gone.
Yes.
All right,
Necklace
so
is gone
important.
too.
Your shenanigans are no match for me in the law.
So important question: is it just the necklaces are gone, or are the corpses gone too?
The corpses are there
Okay.
for now.
That's right. We can remember where they are. We'd always come back.
All right, so
we-
yeah, we're out of initiative. You guys got this.
I'm picturing like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe final battle, and it's just Huckleberry with all of the course of everyone he's come across.
Yeah.
All right, I have 20
Oh my
zombies. I'm gonna
God.
send it that guy.
Russell comes.
Y'all just gotta speed through.
Russell comes out of the bushes, limping a little bit because he did take some damage, but he goes, "I have the shiny necklace. I got it." And he'll hold it up really proudly.
Excellent for you, friend Russell. It was a wonderful tactical maneuver you made. I think it helped turn the tide.
Russell, are you okay? Do you need some mending?
I will not say no to help.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. And start singing.
Mm-hmm.
Flower, gleam and glow. Let your power shine. Heal what has been hurt. Bring back what once was mine. What once was mine. I hate you all.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
How much
This
do
is all
I heal
literally your
for?
fault.
Take 9 hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
Solid.
So as y'all are talking, getting healed and stuff, you see like right by this log here, their sack of mushrooms is moving, and like there's little bumps and stuff that come in the sack. It's tied up, but there's something in there.
They are trapped. We must free them.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. We could just pick up the bag and beat it against the log before we let it out. That way it'll.
No.
Just walks over and
will
opens
not.
the bag.
Yeah. And if she didn't, I would have.
I was like,
Just opens the bag.
pick it up and wreck it. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
So
If this thing
Susanna
comes
opens up
out
the-
and claws you up, I'm going to say I told you so.
Really high AC.
So as Susanna opens up this bag, out tumbles this like tubby small creature. It's like the size of Winnie the Pooh. And
Winnie the Pooh. You have to tell us
Yes.
legally.
And it's got like this light green kind of cylindrical body. It's got these like tubby little appendages that look kind of like arms and legs. And
Is
it's
it a
got
mandrake?
close. Close. It's got like a purple cap. It doesn't seem to have like a face that you
Is
notice.
it a myconid?
It's a moving
roll it.
mushroom.
Roll a nature. It
yeah.
does look very much like a mushroom.
If we eat him, is he
20.
hallucinogenic?
No, we
This
shall not
is-
eat him. This creature shall not come to harm.
If he is hallucinogenic, I want to eat him.
It is
That's
a myconid.
terrifying.
It's a
That is
myconid
wonderful.
sprout.
It's not going to
Oh,
happen.
is its
Oh.
name Stool?
No, but it's you'll see.
I
With a-
It's a my-
I rush to it and cradle it, and I go, "You're safe now. Don't worry."
So you see as you pick it up, it like reaches its appendages out to you, and these 4 like little tiny spheres, they're actually bioluminescent, kind of surround you, and then you hear this little voice in your head, "I'm safe?"
And
My
then it
jaw
hits
drops.
you.
My jaw drops, and I turn to look at Huck, and all of a sudden, like, all of her kindness fades from her face and goes, "If you touch him, I will kill you."
Are you hallucinating? Is he hallucinogenic? I rolled a nat 1 on my nature check. I bet I think he is.
No.
On your nature check, yeah, you don't. This thing just looks like why is this mushroom that is really obviously delectable moving?
Right. My friends, before we continue, I think there's something I must relay to you. The night before, when I had my conversation with Sophia, yes,
hmm
yes, she mentioned something to me which I think might be apt here. She told me to honor or respect for the words escape me, but I believe that this might be something she's referring to. So
New
we shall not.
friend.
Yes.
So, do you think there
Not-
might be more of these things somewhere? Maybe we should find their village.
I'm sorry. I'm starting my woodland harem here. I already have a piggy and I have a mushroom friend.
It's like that
Yeah.
we just said woodland harem.
yes. What I'm thinking is that part of this hunt is maybe literally that some of these teams are coming in and not gathering mushrooms, but perhaps they are hunting these creatures. So
Well,
therefore,
if that's the game, that's the game. Maybe we should find the village of them and take the whole village down.
I think the game should
We
be let's
will
murder the
not.
town mayor.
I
No.
thought of more shenanigans,
The,
if I may.
Please, my friends, listen to me for just a moment. We shall abide by the contract. We shall bring mushrooms for them to judge. But if we encounter anyone who attempts to harm any sentient creature, especially one such as this, I will defend them.
It's
You
a
could-
mushroom.
I give him my frying pan and say, if anyone comes near you, especially that guy, you hit him with this really hard.
Are they safe?
Everyone but that one, and points at Huck.
She, so the Myconid kind of gets like kind of worms out of Arielsa's grip and goes up to each one of you and just kind of cocks its head and sprays its little spores. And you can now all communicate with it.
When
I
it goes
told
up to
you.
Russell, he asks, "You want can cookies?"
Okay.
Russell leans to the side of him, and his beak just opens up as you hear.
Thank you. My name's Stinky.
Your name's
My
what?
name is Russell.
Stinky.
Stinky?
Russell.
Yeah, cause sometimes when I get really excited, and then he squeezes and puffs of this yellow like spores and explode from him, and
Oh.
it smells awful. It's so bad.
Russell is
That's-
completely unfazed.
Yeah, it's like that's quite all right, friend Stinky.
So, where is your village, Stinky?
Can you tell him that I can't tell him because this is the hunt and we're not supposed to tell anybody, but I can get you out of here so you aren't disqualified?
Friend Stinky, do you know what this disqualified means?
They don't want anyone to know that we're down here and that the hunt hunts us because then they'll stop the hunt. And so when you get disqualified, they come down here and they kill you.
Oh,
This is bad news.
sweetheart,
There's
they'll try.
This shall not stand. This is a miscarriage of justice. This
Now
is
I'm
not-
trying to figure out if I want to try my shenanigans. I still
What
feel
do you have
like
in
I
mind?
do. Well, I want to cast Thaumaturgy and make my
Yes.
voice echo, and just announce that that something has gone horribly wrong, and we will have to restart tomorrow.
Ooh, I
Nice.
like that. Yeah, okay.
So
That's-
Thaumaturgy makes my voice boom up to 3 times as loud as normal for a
Uh-huh.
minute. So like you can decide obviously like what that distance looks like and who's in that area. But
Okay.
I don't know what kind of role you need from me to try to persuade people that this is over.
Yeah, so Thaumaturgy is a cantrip. So you don't have to worry about obviously rolling anything for that. I think it just automatically works, right? But
Would
I
this be
would.
deception? Oh no.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide. I think it would be a deception. Yes.
This would be a lot cooler if I didn't have a -1
Oh
to
no.
deception. So here we
Hey,
go.
We'll
Is it
see what
deception?
happens.
Is that what we said?
Since I can give you a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, go for it.
I can give
Wait,
you guidance.
Can I have an advantage because I'm doing it to protect the guy and like he's like I'm just like so good. It's okay, I'll just do it. I have bardic
Okay.
inspiration. Okay, so I can add if okay, I'm just gonna roll it. I'm so scared right now. Okay,
You
here we
can do
go.
it. I believe. Okay, not bad.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll is it a D8 for bardic or a D6 at this level?
I'm a level 2, so D6.
D6? Does a 15 do it?
So
Wait, hold on. Did you
yes.
give me guidance? Was that a thing?
I'm not sure if I want this to work.
You had given 8 at one point, right?
Because if you
Or
gave
like
me
8 or
guidance,
9?
what is that? What is that die?
I think it's a
I think
D4,
it's a
right?
D4. Yeah.
1 minute. Friend Huckleberry. Note this: that if this is successful, and they do attempt to kill us, you will have plentiful opportunities to make new friends.
Well, that and also if she convinces some of the teams to just give up and get out of here, that also helps us out too. So I'm on board with this working.
18. All right. Yeah. So let's see, how does this play out? So as this kind of echoes through the gorge, from it's very faint, but from the top you hear just this massive groaning, like are you like this, are you kidding, like when a whole group of people is really disappointed and they feel like they have to say something about it, that's what you hear, is just this massive like, oh man, and you can sort of hear some moving and scuffling, and then you hear some like drumming, and there's just, you hear like a lot of commotion, and do you do anything after that?
I think if I think I try to tell the group like look really disappointed and upset, like we're about to like give up.
All right. Perfect. So do you guys kind of start walking back to where you came down to the gorge?
What of new friend?
No.
Yeah, we've got Friendo here.
Yeah. I fear for his life. I fear what the organizers of this hunt might do. Friend Stinky, you said you had a way to help us get out of here safely. We do not tell us where your village is. We do not wish to endanger them further.
Wait.
I think we want to wait until we figure out if people are leaving, right? So maybe if he can hop in a backpack.
Well, maybe we should tell us where the village is so we can get there just in case the other teams found it.
I turn and look at Huck.
I couldn't see it.
I turn and look at Huck and like the rage.
The sovereigns told me I couldn't say anything, but I can get you out. There's a place that we use in the waterfall, that if we go through the waterfall we can get out of the gorge and the guards won't find us.
Very well.
Yes.
My friends.
That feels like a part 2 of this plan. Let's see if part 1 worked first.
Something else that I'd be willing to do as well is as you guys know, I have the ability to disguise myself very well. So I could always disguise myself as a really wonderful Myconid. And then when I get attacked, you guys can step in and murder them.
You need me to do killings?
In this case, yeah.
Okay.
So as you say that, the first, you hear some movement coming kind of up where you are, and you see the buff ladies coming up the road.
They see us.
Yeah.
Real quick though, I forgot to say Russell's gonna put on the necklace.
Okay.
Anything happen?
Not anymore. It really does seem devoid of whatever kind of you had been feeling it when all those elves were alive. It's just is really damn pretty now.
Okay, Russell still wears it.
Okay.
Do the buff ladies look like they're just casually walking to us, or are they like?
They're like, tromping up, and like they look like they're about to travel somewhere.
Since they
Russell
canceled,
waves to his old friends.
Did you hear about this nonsense? This hasn't happened in the history of the entire games.
yeah,
History is always meant to change. It can change any days.
yeah, you're going to need to leave your mushrooms here, as because anything you gathered beforehand, if they give them to us willingly, it's not stealing. So if you leave, you're going to have to leave your mushrooms here, because anything you gathered already, it doesn't count.
Friend Huckleberry.
I am fully standing in front of Stinky, by the way.
Wow.
Perfect.
And actually, I will stand in front of Sarah, who is standing in front of Stinky.
So they look at each other and they're like, "Ugh, are you kidding me?" And they throw their mushrooms over the side of the ledge that you're on.
None of them were myconid-sized mushrooms, right?
No, they didn't find any.
Good. Get out.
Well, are you coming?
Give us some time.
I have to go to bathroom first.
Do the thing that he said.
Both of you roll deception.
How is it deception if I actually do?
If you actually do have to piss, you cannot roll.
Roll a nature check.
Russell has to pee.
That's a 17.
Well, I nat one this, so they're like,
amazing.
You're the most gullible adventurers ever.
Okay.
We'll see you up there.
See you up there.
We have more drinks, yes. Have the good times.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a lot. they trench on by and they're gone.
So
they are my friends.
So
I must pee now.
We still have the turtles. We still have the what are they called? Goliaths?
I'm very upset that Brianna took my really cool idea and got rid of our only allies. But like, touche.
They were closest to you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Granted, we also have 9 because of the undead we have, plus the boar. Plus, I'm about ready to conjure a frickin' rhinoceros or a saber-toothed tiger, so like...
Yes.
Everyone's gonna back the hell off my Stinky.
Russell will check out from his pee time in the bushes and will brush himself off, and he goes, "Let's get the fuck out, yes?"
We have to make sure the others are gone.
Yes.
So you guys waiting here?
They're more, or at least confirm that they are not in danger of finding the village, or to rescue any more of Stinky's kind that might have been captured.
I think we got to know where the village is to make sure no one else is there.
No.
No, we do not.
I mean, somebody could be grabbing all those little Stinkies and enslaving them all.
You?
I'm just saying, it could be happening.
While staring him down, I go, "Stinky, give me the frying pan."
Amazing.
Now, I'm not saying we should be doing it, but I mean, maybe we should be stopping it.
So after about 20 minutes, you see the team with the Aarakocra, the ones who had been meditating, come up. There are only 4 of them. They do not seem to have the tabaxi with them.
Uh-huh.
They're marching up.
They don't have a necromancer on their team, obviously.
Because Susanna interacted with them
Mhm.
and knows how synchronized they are. I think that she would like to see, like, look around and see if maybe the tabaxi is hiding.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Do a perception, please. And do it at advantage, because like I said, you know that. Like you said. Whew. Nice. Yeah. Tabaxi's nowhere. Not here. And you can also see with that roll, they are extremely somber. When you had met them before, they were very sure of themselves, pretty confident, kind of aloof. They're very somber.
Yeah, I think in that case I say, hello, friends. What happened to your feline companion I saw?
This is a game where only one team wins, isn't it?
That is correct. I checked that in the rules here.
Was it
Yeah.
the snotty little elves that attacked you?
No, where are they?
Russell takes the necklace and tosses it over to them.
They look at it.
I'm sure
Oh.
they could see the fucking bodies all by us.
Yeah.
And
They-
they get a good look at the ground, and they're like,
They also will not be winning.
I see.
Yes, they big means, so we big means back.
Sure. Well, will you let us pass? Apparently the games are over.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Can I have
we will.
necklace back?
Sure.
And your friend, did you give him a proper burial?
As much
I
as we could.
I cannot.
What did they say?
Get out! Oh my god, I just realized. I was like all serious. I was like, oh yeah, we could. It's the brutal games. Yeah.
This is
Amazing.
again, if we had a Hamilton
Yeah.
qualifying as Disney, we could start Rise Up.
No! No!
I mean, and if you did bury him, where
Absolutely not.
exactly would the headstone be? We'd like to pay respects as the fallen professional colleague.
This is so bad.
Yeah, I'm sure you respect the colleagues that you've got with you right now.
Of course.
Susanna just shakes her head no.
Actually, I will come up. I will walk up next to Huckleberry. I was like, Huckleberry, let us let them pass.
Of course. We're not stopping them.
Yes, pay no mind to words of Boner, man. He means no harm.
They leave.
Do they laugh?
No, they just one of their party members got killed. Of course they don't laugh.
Did
And
they
they
laugh?
didn't even tell us where.
It's so important to Chris that they laughed.
I'm not giving you the satisfaction.
They might have killed something big like an ogre. Like, imagine how cool an ogre zombie would be.
Russell turns to Huckleberry and goes, I do not know why it took me now to realize that I do not want to travel with you after this anymore. It is like I have been blind this whole time.
Agreed. At
All
last
right.
we see the light.
It is
Oh my
nothing
God.
personal. You are just evil.
Of course I'm not evil. I'm unconventional. There's a difference.
It is okay. Not really, but
You
okay.
are very not nice.
I'm unconventional. I think outside the box.
If he ever raised my body, please murder him.
Okay.
I think Susanna starts walking and is like keeping an eye out, like looking, because she's very aware of the 4 ogres and the poor human dude.
The Goliaths. That's racist.
Yeah, the Goliaths. Yes. My
Thank you,
bad.
Great.
So,
Yes.
I'm saving my spell slot for them because they're going to be awesome zombies.
so
Yeah, I'll say Russell keeps an eye out as well.
So, unless you guys do anything in this time, it takes about a half hour, for them to finally start showing up. And as they get closer to you, you can see they now, all have 1 or 2 pauldrons that are turtle shells.
This is bad. I do not like this sight. They were
Well-
just turtles.
Yeah, you gotta abandon your truffles and mushrooms, buddies. This is the games are gonna restart.
Roll
Yep.
initiative.
Can I try?
We're rolling an initiative. That's even better.
What do you do to start the fight?
Are we fighting these guys?
I think we
Yeah.
have to.
Well,
You-
I maybe we could, talk for a brief moment.
They
Before
killed
we
the
fight.
turtle people.
Makes sense.
There is
for,
no talking.
Yeah.
We could talk during combat.
Like,
Oh,
let-
I already
let me
rolled
get-
initiative.
let me get a cha- let me get
I
a
also just
chance
want
to
roll
hot-
initiative.
Well, seeing the angry look on your faces, they look at you. They go, "What?"
And there's a sneak attack, like so there's a surprise round of just.
Bitch is about to find out what.
Sure, I guess we'll do this.
All right, I'm rolling my initiative.
Are we rolling initiative?
I guess we'll make this a surprise round. We'll just charge them.
Right? This is maybe just for Arielsa, because I feel like I'm picturing this in my head, right? I am picturing they're standing there with these shells, and Arielsa just leaps into no conversation, just is boom.
Yep.
So I guess we're gonna fight these guys. Which totally justified. So Sarah, what do we see from Arielsa?
Pretty much what I said. So they come walking up and they're like, "What?" And they've got these turtle shells on them. And Arielsa sees it, and her eyes kind of widen, and her body kind of tenses up. The air just gets static as she draws this electricity into her, and she rears back, and her eyes match the lightning as she casts, and fade to
All
black.
right,
Cut
fade to black. We're gonna fight these boyos. We're gonna take a break, and by break I mean we're gonna do a to be continued. And
We're gonna do a costume change. It's gonna be great.
it's gonna be awesome.
We're all gonna have different outfits, and no one's gonna know when it actually happens.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, that's true. That's
Well, as long as nobody gets recast, then that would be kind of awkward.
Behind the scenes, everyone goes and sits down in chairs, and then Russell smokes a cigarette and all that sort of good stuff.
it's
good.
gonna look a lot less intense when I show up in t-shirt and pajama pants after that.
All right. Breakity break. See you in part 2.
Awesome, thank you.